Hi! Don't mind me just finishing the new Blueprints episode on the other screen. Liland Pride.
Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. How we all doing? Hello, hello. Hi, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to stream. Hi, dogs. Do you guys want some treats? I'm sure you do. You get treats from Zubli, Catilla, Danny, Gelif. Oh no, it doesn't tell me who else. Uh-oh. If you redeemed dog treats, let me know. I can't actually see it. So, a couple other people as well, dogs. How y'all doing? Carly got one. Danny got one. I know that. Maybe you got two. I'm not sure. Wait, so June is both Pride Month and your 69-month affiliate anniversary? Freaking nice. That is nice, honestly. That's amazing. Happy Pride, y'all. We got a Pride emote. Shout out to Mona. Good boy. Shout out to Mona for editing Mars's old emote, the classic little into heart. Give us a little something to celebrate. We'll have the emote year round. It's just, you know, felt right to launch it this month. Even if we are 24 days into the month. That's on me. That's my bad. How are y'all doing today? Hope you're having a great day. It's Tuesday. It's Dredge Day here on the Indigestion channel. I don't know. How's it going? I'm happy to be here. Happy to be hanging out with you. Happy to play some video games. Nick, thanks so much for the 9 months subscribed. I'm finishing the new Blueprints episode on the other screen. It was a fun one. I know I say that a lot. I had a lot of fun with Blueprints. My unread emails are now below 100. I'm not thrilled to be working. Oh boy, Tony. How was vacation? How was vacation? Honestly, Pexy's feeling a little exhausted. Cable is also watching both at the same time. I caught a sale on kitchen stuff. I spent $50 on things that bring me joy. Hell yeah, Zubli. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Hey, is Evo here today right now, by the way? Evo was here at one point, right? Evo, are you hanging out? Question for you if you are. Mona says, I can't wait to catch up on YouTube now that I'm going back to City Life. How was your trip to the countryside? Countryside? Friend's house? Both excited for and dreading July, so let's all pretend it's Pride for a little bit longer. Let's do it. Lambrecht, how you doing? Hi, Archaic Duck. Cam says, I stayed up way too late last night. Now I'm regretting it. Oh, boy. Evo says, I'm looking at crochet patterns, but I'm here. Evo, I had a thought. And I am asking you because, not because you're my favorite mod. But just because Tony just got back from vacation and is probably really busy. And okay, fine, I'll say it. It's because you're my favorite mod. I'm just kidding. What do you think about, what would you think about maybe making a command that, like a timer that says, sort of like our, hey, follow the stream if you're having fun, that says, hey, you can put your pronouns in chat using this link. I was thinking today about how it's hard to remind people to do that if they want. But the more people we get using it, the more... Tony's like, it's a race. Okay, never mind. Tony's got it. I was trying to save you work, Tony, but Tony's like, I'm excited to have work to do. I didn't know that was a thing. I think the link probably still works, right? Pronouns? There it is. There it is. PronounDB.org. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, see, people didn't know it was a thing, and it's hard to keep remembering to remind people, and frankly, I don't know that I need to say it out loud every stream. It's just, you know. Eva says, I'm at work right now and on my work PC. Gotcha. Does that mean you aren't... How comfortable are you doing mod work on your work PC? If the answer is 0, that's A-okay. I'm also kind of thinking, how can I ask Evo? How can I make up like a hilarious task for Evo to do it on work computer? To see if I can get Evo in trouble at work. That's probably not nice of me. Anyways. I have been caught doing mod work by my supervisor before. Were they chill about it or were they not chill about it? AJ says, this is the last Tuesday of my summer vacation. I'm going back to work next Monday. No. No. It's done. We'll see if it works around 1 p.m. Hell yeah, Tony. Thank you. Hi, Kimmins. They were chill about it. Good. Robocop says, doing good. PT is going well. I can walk without crutches again. Crutches suck. Freedom is good. Crutches suck. Crutches suck, but they're necessary for recovery. Blue hair Tony works hard. Oh my God. Tony, the blue hair, amazing. And the picture of you and Lucas also made me really happy. Oh, God. I just got so nervous because I looked down at our app for daycare, saw 6 messages from daycare, and thought, oh, shit. But the messages are about how they have listened to Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys like 5 times today already. And that sounds exactly on the freaking on brand. Oh my God, New Inky, how's it going? Hello, hi, how are you? Oh my God, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. How you doing? What were you streaming today? New Inky was live. What were you streaming? Hi, Lockpick Gamer, welcome in. Hi, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Carly says, I love that she's got the daycare squad vibing with her. If you are a friend of my daughter's, you have no choice but to vibe to the Beach Boys because she's freaking in love with that. It's the only song she knows, and she loves it. Well, I guess it's the only like non-kid song that she knows. You were streaming Fantasy Life. Well, wouldn't Fantasy Life? You mean your day-to-day life, your daily life? Because it's a good it's a fantasy. It's good. I don't know. That was a stretch. I'm sorry. I'm just getting warmed up over here. I'm restarting stream to see if this pronoun extension clicks on. Let me go ahead and refresh my my page as well. Thanks for showing a new pronoun bot. I'll use it soon. Hell yeah. We like it so far. It's good. If you've got it turned on, it's good. It works. Bobby, it works. I see it. Let's go. Hey, Ryan, can you give me a good bark? Nope. Can someone with the pronoun extension let me know if it's displaying mine? It is. Yep. Perfect. Thanks so much for the raid, New Inky. Good luck at the dentist. I appreciate you. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be playing a game called Dredge. We just started it last week. Very popular game that came out 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But I don't play games when they come out because I'm late to the party all the time. But yeah, so we're a couple days into it, and I'm vibing with it so far. Yeah. How was your weekend? What's new with you guys? How was your weekend and your Monday? How was your weekend and your Monday? I'm doing fantastic over here, partially because I got to spend last night watching the new Game Changer, aka the behind the scenes with Meg, and then we watched some more of Cloudbird Ho, the Dimension 20 new season. We're behind already, but it's okay. We're gonna get there. And also just getting to spend some couch time with my family is my favorite. I still can't believe your name is Little Indigestion. Believe it. My name is Ryan, actually, but you could call me that. Cloudbird Ho is so fucking good. I just got caught up. Oh my God, we're still on episode 2, but the minute we entered combat, I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. I showed my sister Game Changer on vacation last week. We watched all 3 Sam Says episodes. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I started the book club book. Hell yeah. A reminder that you've got probably like 4 weeks to read Housekeeping by Marilyn Robinson if you want to join us for book club. Short book. Should be fun. I haven't started it yet, but I'm excited. I've read 1 chapter. Hell yeah, brother. Mike says we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Today at like 7:45 this morning, Megan and I looked at each other. It was maybe 8:45. I don't know. And we said, our daughter is alive. Our bills are paid. We're doing it. Something along the lines of like, we're doing it. Our daughter is alive. Our bills are paid. We're doing it. Like, everything else is extra credit. Small dyspepsia, absolutely. It's little indigestion. Our sub badges are little cups and vials of bismuth subsalicylate to cure your little indigestion, your tiny tummy ache, your small dyspepsia. My daughter fell off her chair this morning, got so upset that she threw up. Yikes! Oh no! Oh no! Mine's blood. That's true. Yours is red bismuth subsalicylate. My cats are alive and my bills are paid. That's gonna be the mantra. That's the mantra, chat. Are you all familiar with what mantras are? My cats are alive and my bills are paid. That'll get you through the day. Technically, she tipped the chair backwards. We moved her to a booster seat. You moved her. So was this her first day in the booster seat? I'm asking, not because I'm judging, because you're doing great, Tony. You're killing it. I'm asking so that I can be forewarned for my own sake. Did she tip over the high chair or the booster seat? We used a booster seat on vacation because we didn't bring a high chair. Gotcha. So you've transitioned to booster seat right now. And now booster seat on chair, she managed to tip over. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, man, that's so scary. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so scary. And just, like, sad for her to make herself puke from that. Oh. Sounds good, Evo. Sounds good. She wasn't hurt, just scared, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Stronk, baby. Stronk, baby. Stronk. My son started randomly telling me, I love you, daddy. So that's been pretty amazing lately. That is amazing. Absolutely. Funny story from this weekend. Carly sent me a TikTok. And then I sent Carly, without looking, I sent Carly the same TikTok. Also, that TikTok was of a person playing an actual fucking lute. An actual lute. Playing Two Door Cinema Club on the lute. I hear Two Door Cinema Club, I think of Carly. The funniest thing is I didn't realize that Carly had sent that to me. So I sent it. Carly responded, brother, scroll up. Good vibe, though. At which point I scrolled up and realized Carly had sent me 2 TikToks. 1, the lute, which I found funny. 2, a TikTok I had literally watched earlier that morning and sent to Megan, which is of a kid who is exactly like our daughter right now.
Ty has something to say. Go on.
We're currently in the phase. We're in a phase right now where Elle just is spamming. Elle is alting on the few words that she knows, which over the weekend has grown to include bye-bye. Not bye-bye, but bye-bye. She says it slightly differently between the 2 syllables, which is amazing. And now she just says bye-bye. Bye-bye. To fucking everything. Her favorite thing to do is to walk up to any door anywhere in any house or place, peek around it and go, bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's really funny. It's really funny. I love it. But hey, I love you, daddy sounds even better. So, that's awesome. Congrats to you. That's amazing. Sorry, I gotta send a text message. Okay. Someday Elle's gonna learn to say, hello, beautiful people of the internet. And the dogs are gonna freak out. She's getting the whole interaction down. First hi, now bye. Yeah. Yeah. 3 years versus 1 year. 3 years old. That's cute. That's very cute. Oh boy. Hi, Rosie Posey, by the way. Bye-bye. Ryan, our brain cells have synced. How do you feel about that? It makes me feel really good. Minus the fact that I feel terrible that I didn't read the messages you sent me. So, there's that. There's that. I lost all motivation to work as of 20 minutes ago. It's so strange. Error AO says, I saw Dredge. I'm interested. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. Should be fun. We'll start here in a couple minutes. Yeah. What else do we want to talk about? What else is going on? I don't know. My life right now is mostly updates on my daughter. And I ran / biked / swam a lot over the last couple days. I feel like those are the two things I can constantly say is like, well, been running, swimming, biking a lot. And, well, Elle did this weekend. So, how's the training? Have you done anything in this crazy heat? Oh, Tony, thanks for asking. You guys want to hear about the craziest shit I've... Crazy is the wrong word. Do you want to hear about the weirdest stuff I've been doing recently in terms of training? So for those of you who may not know, I've talked way too much about it. I'm doing my first ever half Ironman race in 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Not that anybody's counting. But part of the training, there is crazy heat right now outside. However, I'm feeling okay about the crazy heat outside because I have been doing... Don't judge me for this, chat. I've been doing some heat training inside for like the last 6 weeks. So what that means is I take my treadmill and I put it at 10% grade and I run really, really slowly uphill because it's harder on your body and it gets your heart rate up. It's harder on your heart without being harder on your body. But I do it all wearing too many layers. That's a puffy jacket and a hat and a hoodie, and also me without my glasses on, so don't look too close at that. So I've been doing like 45-50 minute runs on the treadmill with full fucking clothes on. Getting so fucking sweaty. And it has been, honestly, it's been hard, but it has also been really fun. In a weird masochistic way, but it's, listen. Anyways. My mom is a multi-time all Ironman champion. What do you mean by champion? Do you mean she's won? Like the races? Or her age group or what? That's awesome. Congrats to your mom. Sounds awful. I tell you what, it has been awful for 6 weeks, Tony, but now that it's hot as shit outside, I'm feeling a little bit better outside than I would have been otherwise. Yeah. Luke says sounds bad in my opinion. It's not like it's fun, but it is, in a way it is fun though, right? Like it's not like it's like video game fun, but it is fun. I really like training. I really like training. She's won in her age group in Kona. Oh, congrats. Holy shit. That's awesome. That's really cool. I would love to be able to race in Kona someday. That'd be amazing. Every time she said she'd never do it again, but then she did it again. Hell yeah. Girodine says it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now up here in Maine. Yeah. I know the heat has been crazy for everybody. Currently it's 89 here, but I woke up this morning and saw, first thing this morning, 95% humidity. It was a little bit cooler at that point, but I saw 95% humidity and I was like, I'm going to fucking throw up. And so I worked out inside this morning. It's 93 here. Hey, here's a question. Chat, you guys need to educate me because I don't know the answer to this. I feel like growing up, I was told of temperature in 2 ways. Temperature outside, and then feels like, or real feel, or whatever, right? There's like temperature, and then there's real feel, or feels like, right? So a lot of times it's like currently here in where I live in Indiana, it says 89 degrees outside. Feels like 91 because we have 65% humidity, right? Feels like. It's in the apps, etc. Here's my question. What the fuck is a dew point? What does a dew point mean? And what is that? How is it calculated? What is a dew point? Because everybody now that I'm seeing is talking about dew point. And I'm like, but I don't know what that is. Right now, the dew point is 74 degrees. That feels like a lower number. I don't know what it is. What is dew point? Does anybody know? RIP to all of our non-American viewers who are, maybe they know what a dew point is, but they probably don't know what 89 degrees Fahrenheit is. Damn, if only Evo were here and able to chat. I bet they know. Remind me to ask. Never heard of it. Sounds like something made up. I mean, most stuff is sort of made up, as in sort of configured by humans. It is language. My product is manufactured in Indiana and it's super sensitive to humidity. Yeah, why the fuck did you choose Indiana? Isn't DuPont the brand that Jeff Gordon ripped? That's funny. DuPont? That's funny. DuPont is the temperature air needs to be cooled to produce 100% humidity because warmer air can hold more water. It's the temp where dew forms. So why does it matter? Why do people start talking about dew point? I'm Hot Mama wants a sub. I got you. I'm Hot Mama. So what is it like? I don't know how to wrap my head around it is the short thing. Like, let me just Google it. And do not give me an AI answer here. God damn it, I don't want an AI answer. The National Weather Service says dew point is the temperature the air needs to be cooled at constant pressure to achieve a relative humidity, parentheses RH, of 100%. That's the kind of explanation that don't explain shit. What? The higher the dew point rises, the greater the amount of moisture in the air. This directly affects how comfortable it will feel outside. Now that makes more sense to me. It has to do with how effective sweat will be to cool you off. So higher dew point means sweat gets less effective. Hotter air can hold more water. So the same amount of water in hotter air can hold more water. So the same amount of water in hotter air will feel less humid because it's a smaller percentage of the max water it can hold. I understand. Yeah, I'm sure you did a great job explaining it. I understand less after reading that message, though. Which is on me, not on you. The higher the dew point rises, the greater amount of moisture in the air. This affects how comfortable it can feel outside. Relative humidity can be misleading. For example, a temperature of 30 and a dew point of 30 will give you a relative humidity of 100%. But a temperature of 80 and a dew point of 60 produces a relative humidity of 50%. It would feel much more humid on the 80 degree with 50% relative humidity day than on the 30 with 30. This is because of the higher dew point. So dew point is basically a judge of how dry or humid it, quote unquote, feels outside. How muggy it feels. That is helpful to me. It's just how muggy it feels. All right, chat, screw what temperature you got right now. What's your dew point? What's your dew point right now? Our dew point here is 74, but I don't know how to contextualize that. Dew point is super useful. If it's a marker for how muggy it feels, I'm into it. That is useful. Seems like it's a more effective way of talking about humidity. Dew point is basically scientists wanting to explain something in the most dumbest and stupid way. But no, what we're hearing is that it's the opposite. It is a more useful way to describe how something feels, not what it is not what it like. Relative humidity would be the version of that. Dew point is how it feels. Also, I do really laugh at the idea of being like, this thing in science is scientists. I don't know of a single place in science where you can be like, scientists are to blame. Period. Scientists are just humans, individuals. The same that you and I are. We're collections of individuals. Humidity is 94% here. Dew point here is 10 degrees Celsius. Oh, now I got to do this conversion. 10 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. That's 50. Okay. So dew point is 50 Fahrenheit. Okay. What's your dew point? What's your dew point? Dew point 70 to 75 for K-Bell. 93 degrees out. Okay, so we're pretty similar. Pretty similar then, because I'm at 74, right? 74. My dew point is 67, 52 Fahrenheit, 52. Okay. It's a I've decided it's a competition. I've decided it's a competition. You know what I really want to look up? So I lived for a couple years in just outside of Sacramento, California. And my experience living in Sacramento was that it's definitely hotter. Temperature definitely hotter. But the lack of humidity relatively made it very it made it feel very different than, dry heat versus humidity in the winters. So today, high in Sacramento is 88, humidity of 20%. Interesting. 24%. Wait, so cooler than here? Why the fuck are we hotter than Sacramento, California? What's happening? Sacramento's a hellscape. Sacramento is a very funny place. Very funny place. Dew point is relative to temperature, though. I think humidity is simpler. Is it, though? Because I think... Wait. But aren't we saying the opposite thing? Humidity, like 70% humidity when it's 80 degrees out versus 100 degrees out. Like, if I say 70% humidity to you, you need to know the temperature. If I say dew point to you, you have some scale of what the feeling of mugginess is, right? It's really nice here in Central California right now. Damn. What is this conversation? We're learning. We're learning some shit. Dew point is only determined by water content in air. I didn't learn anything. I was just on Instagram foaming at the mouth over a Pedro Pascal video. Well, some of us are learning, some of us are thirsting. And welcome to the Indigestion stream. Oh my God, Mog, I do remember that. I was like, I think Mog's parents are here. For sure. For sure. So maybe my understanding... Okay. I have to do one more thing on dew point because I need to... I'm learning something about dew point today. And I need to learn. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think we're learning. So my understanding so far has been that dew point is a scale that, like, basically no matter what the temperature is outside, it's talking more about how muggy it feels outside. It's a scale for human felt experience more than it is measuring something absolute outside. So it sounds like dew point is sort of a, like, wherever the number is for you is a like wherever you live is a describer of what you feel. If temperature is 90 and dew point is 65, that's 43% humidity. But if temperature is 75 and dew point is again 65, humidity is 70%. Right, but I think, like, humidity. I think we're saying the same thing, K-Bell. I think basically like dew point, if you use it as a, what's the dew point where you are? That describes how humid it is to you. The temperature changes how that humidity feels. Sure. But I don't like dew point because 76 degrees sounds like a pleasant day. Right, but we're not describing temperature. We're describing mugginess, right? I think Cable's like, but what temperature is it outside? And I'm like, but we're talking about something different, right? We're talking about how muggy it feels outside. Sure, like a 76 degrees dew point and an 100 degree day and a 50 degree day. But like we're talking about the humidity part, right? The dew point part. I don't care. I live in Florida. It's always hot. It's always humid. It says degrees. It does. It does. Basically, what I'm saying, what I'm looking for from this conversation is this. When I talk to my friends who live in other places, or when I look at my phone first thing in the morning, and I'm like, oh, 95% humidity today. That seems high. But then somebody else says, I have 20% humidity today, but such and such other number. I just want to know, like, dew point is a, like, shortcut to, like, how muggy is it for you right now? To me, right? Ryan wants a hygrometer for his birthday. Hold up. Let me Google what a hygrometer is. Probably hygrometer. Like, not like, I guess what I'm saying is like, what is a hygrometer? Measuring instrument. How much water vapor is present? Hell yeah. Stop telling him new terms will never escape. It's true. You guys chose to come here. And you get to choose whether or not you want to stay. Dew point is to humidity as feels like is to temperature. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for a like, but what does it feel like outside to you? I don't need to know the like barometric pressure. I need to know like how humid does it feel? How muggy does it feel when you stand outside? I'm still on Pedro's Instagram. Never change, Carly. Never change. Fun fact, hygrometers are usually installed in violin cases since violins can be damaged if it's too high or too low. Interesting. Interesting. Either way, I'm happy I learned something here, which is that I now know vaguely what dew point is, and I now know vaguely what it might be used for. So now I can look at 74 and be like, oh shit, that list said 74 feels real humid, real muggy in terms of dew point. That's what we got. We got 74 right now. Okay. Well, it's not like it's going to feel great outside. I feel like I learned something too. Was it good for you? It was good for me. I might have learned something. I might have learned some incorrect things, but I think I learned something either way. How muggy does it feel on Pedro Pascal's Instagram? God damn it. What did I do this time? I think you said wind. I think you said wind. Oh, how are y'all doing today? Hey, we have a couple packs to open. You guys want to open a couple packs of little indigestion cards? I don't know why I said little indigestion. They're just called indigestion cards. Want to open a couple? Then we'll play some Dredge, I promise. Just a couple, just a couple. I'm going to run a quick little prediction. You have 1 minute to vote. 1 minute to vote. We've got Pexi. We've got Tony. We've got Freya. We've got some Cassies. We'll probably honestly open a couple of these, assuming like Cassie will probably come to stream, but I don't know about many of these other people. I'm not sure if we'll see them. So we may open some of those if we're just absolutely vibing. Predictions live. 20 more seconds to vote. 20 more seconds to vote. What's Pexi looking for? What's Pexy looking for? The meaning of life and some spice in the cards. The meaning of life and some spice in the cards. Oh my god. I cannot listen to Alt J without being transported back to the year 2011. Is Alt J still putting out albums? I'm arriving in Stockholm in 15 minutes, so I'll have to dash. Let's get a banger before then. All right, I got you. Pexy, Socks of the Wild to start. I moved to my bed to rest, but feel free to open my pack. That's a good thing. I just started. Hearthy and Headlights. I hope you have a restful little lay down, Pexy. Card Gods. Mech and Spaghetti. And a final card for the Bluebies. It is for the Bluebies. A shitty sock. This is what happens when you run out of toilet paper outside when you're hiking and you have to take one of your socks off to wipe your butt. What? Congrats, I'm sorry. Depending on how you feel. Congrats to Bluebies. We're going to run a whole nother one straight back. Excuse me? I've never done it. But I know people who have done it, I'm sure. I don't know who of my friends has done it, but I'm sure some of them have wiped their butt with a sock. Sometimes, listen. What are you going to do, not wipe? If you get yourself into some like crazy outdoor situations like backpacking or like long days on trail, sometimes you run out of options. Or your body betrays you. What about not pooping? In an ideal world, your body would always only poop when you want it to. I don't live in an ideal world. I don't know about you. This is like when people are like, I don't ever poop in public. And I'm like, you have an utter domination over your lower gut that I don't have. I'm surprised by it. I never poop in public too. You've never pooped in public. What is the least private place you've ever pooped? I have so many questions for people who say they've never pooped in public. We're opening Tony's pack, by the way. Tony, this is your pack. Cult Immunity, Little into Bonk, Minds of Loria. Discipline plus waiting to get back to the bidet. Do you never have a poop that... My questions for people who have, quote-unquote, never pooped in public are thus. Has your body never betrayed you? Have you never been in public or on vacation or whatever for such a long period of time that you have no choice? I go for days away from my toilet sometimes because I choose to or because I choose not to. I think people probably mean I never poop in public unless I have to, but they say is, yo, I never poop in public. And I'm like, what do you mean? You never done it? Never is a big word. I'm pretty sure I only poop in my own house or in a hotel/hostel for vacation. I have bad news for you. A hostel toilet is definitely a public toilet. 100% war crimes, by the way. I pooped in the woods at an open air rave once. I love that sentence. That's an amazing sentence. Burnt marshmallows, by the way. Hostel is definitely public. I will say, I probably shouldn't throw them under the bus like this. Never mind. A person that I know, and I will not be giving any further, it's not Megan, I will say that. A person that I know, I will not be giving any further identifying details than that, did have a streak until this year where they told me, I have never pooped in public. And I asked them these questions, and I was like, you've just never been betrayed? Whatever. You've never pooped in public? And H in the chat, no, this is not Meg, I promise. And then they finally had their hand was forced, if you will, earlier this year. And we had to talk about how traumatic it was for them to poop in a park restroom. Also, everyone was a baby once? Yeah. My daughter has pooped in public. She's an indiscriminate pooper. She poops wherever she wants. She poops Wherever. Whatever Bluebies want. We got you. Freya. Bonk. Proposal. It's gold. Meg pooped in a park. A park bath. It wasn't. No! LOL that I was in the middle of talking about shit. Let's go. First off, Freya with a pink backseating urge. That's so funny. That's so funny. Let's go. Freya wins for the Bluebies. What the hell is happening? Shout out to the Bluebies. The person I was talking about, which is not Meg, just to clarify, pooped in a park bathroom. To me, I'm amazed when people are like, I've never pooped in public. And I'm like, are you kidding me? There have been so many times in my life where I've crapped in a place where I wished I was at a toilet, public or nah, you know? Park bathrooms can be rough. They can be, for sure. But like, I don't know why I'm saying this in such an aggravated tone. I've pooped outside without a toilet probably close to 100 times in my life. Probably more than 100 times in my life. Can I get an exclamation woods in the chat? Tony, my only request is if we do it, you should credit. Can we edit it to credit Mona? Hold up, I got it actually. Why do you like doing that so much? Will it work if I hit at the end? Let's try this. Let's try it. Oh my god. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it'll work. There we go. One time on New Year's 15 years ago, I saw two drunk girls poop in a small alley in the middle of the street together. Did they do the thing where were they pooping together like the homie squat or whatever? Where you're like holding on to each other? Like one squats and then you use your arms to balance. Yes? Amazing. Amazing. I just want to clarify. It's not that I like pooping in public. It's that I like to do like mountain races and like ultra marathons and like backpacking trips and like stuff where you're outside for. And frankly, I was a college, a very slow, but I was a college cross country athlete where you're out there for like 2 to 3 hours at a time running. And it's just like, your gut's just going to do what your gut does. I should have left 10 minutes ago like I planned. Yeah, this is what you get, Mona, for hanging around. And instead, you just got to make do. Pooping in the woods is not that bad. Don't wipe with poison ivy or poison oak. You're fine. Don't get bit by a snake. Don't use your sock. I'm going to turn around so that this part cannot be clipped with my face reaction in it. Homies, I'm just going to be so honest with you. Pooping in the woods, not that bad. Know a little bit about the local vegetation, grab a leaf. You'll be fine. Your butt will recover. Nothing you can do to your asshole in the woods while you poop is that bad. Don't get bit by a snake. Be safe. Don't poop over a ledge that gets you killed because you fall off and die. That's the only requirements for doing it. That's it. Anyways, we're going to keep opening packs here. I'll do one more prediction just for the hell of it. Pexi, Freya, and then we'll open a couple of these as well. I'm more concerned about washing your hands after. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. But if you wipe correctly, your hand doesn't ever touch your butt. Why is this my life? I made this my life. If you wipe correctly, your hand never touches poop or your butt. That's all. That's the only other thing I'll say. Of course, you should wash your hands after you shit. You should wash your hands after you pee. Regardless of whether your hands are touching anything. But in a bad situation, I'm just saying, your finger shouldn't be anywhere near. Pexi, we're going to open your pack now because I have to stop talking like this. I don't have a filter on this stuff, and so I have to stop. I agree with you, Ryan, but this is so unhinged. I'm just saying the things that other people won't say out loud, right? I don't think I'm saying anything. And tell me if you think I'm wrong. If I'm saying something that you think is so far out, like immoral or just like base or disgusting, exclamation forest 69 out of 100, by the way, nice, then let me know. But I don't think I'm saying anything that most of us aren't thinking. Your hand shouldn't touch your own butt or your shit when you wipe. Hearthian headlights. Continue this discussion when my name is not in screen anymore. I got you. Proposal. Final card. Is this 2 shit packs in one day? Back-to-back shit packs on the shit conversation day? What's happening? What's happening? This is actually a pre-stream poop now. That's what this is. I almost doubled down. RIP my shats. RIP your shats. Okay, we're gonna do one more pack, and then we're actually just gonna stop because I'm nervous about. Nah, we should open a couple more. Fuck it. 3 Bluebies have won 3 times. We could always make it 4, right? Pexy voted pink and got 2 shit packs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this beautiful pink right here. Backseating urge. I have a lot of hot takes when it comes to poop. That's all I'll say. But I don't. But like a true believer, I don't believe my takes are any. I think my takes are anything but hot. I think they're cold as hell. Pooping outside's not that bad. Pooping in public better than pooping outside. Years and years ago, I did trail work that required camping up a mountain Monday to Friday, 2 weeks in a row. The first week I made it through without pooping. Probably not healthy, TBH. No, I think that's unhealthy, probably. The second week I did not. It was not that bad pooping in the woods. It's not that bad. You just get comfortable with it. Giordine says, is this smart to do in public and in front of chat and your daughter who might watch this in 18 years? Shakes head. The first book we read to our daughter was a book called Everyone Poops. I can think of nothing more on brand for me to do than to show her this clip someday. Pooping in the woods is not a big deal. It's fine. Everybody poops. Everybody poops in all kinds of places. Yeah. We're humans. We have shit in us that eventually needs to get out. Forrest. Great treat race. Hamilton the Boar in silver. 50 of 50. We've won a lot of predictions already today. Are we going to win one more? Mines of Loria in gold. Cult Immunity in white. We're climbing. Good packs. All right, we're going to open some people who aren't here. Panorhythmic, Part-Time Dogfish, Cogspace. We're going to rip them quick. Proposal. Thank you for the new emote, Mona. Creative stalling. Sorry for the new command. Card gods. Cult Immunity. P-Buff. Oh, Everyone Poops is a banger. It's a good book. It's a fun book. Part-Time Dogfish. What are you looking for? It's a first ever pack. Can we get some drum rolls in chat for Part-Time Dogfish? Same thing always happens to me. Normally I poop at least once per day, but when I got on multi-day backpacking trips, it somehow changes to once every 2 to 3 days. Travel in general will definitely fuck up your poop schedule and your just general digestion, you know? Your gut health. Silver in slot too for Part-Time Dogfish. Partner. Hamilton the Boar, but these are the prices we pay for doing beautiful shit outside, right? Like doing amazing like trips in nature or outside. You sacrifice the ability to have a toilet. You also sacrifice AC, bidets, you know? Literal beautiful shit outside. Double Hamilton the Boar. What the fuck is this, by the way? Ryan, do you pee in the ocean? I'm sure I have probably peed in the ocean at some point in my life. Probably. I don't know. Do you? Do you pee in the ocean? Double the ham. Today's a wild day for packs. It's true. The packs are wild. Cogspace already has a pink creative stalling. Let's get you a 69 out of 100. Let's get you something else good to go with it. Cult Community. Mines of Gloria. Silver. Why pee in the ocean when the ground is next to it? Like the beach? I'd rather pee in the ocean than on the beach. If that's what you mean. Minecraft villager noises. Public indecency is why. I have a friend who visited the Dead Sea once, the one that's insanely salty. They peed and it burned. Oh, no. They peed and it burned. That's funny. Okay, let's do three more packs here. Why would you pee in the Dead Sea? I guess in my experience with natural water areas, there's always a forest next to them. Okay, hear me out. If you're gonna pee on the ground next to a body of water, do your due diligence. And we should actually have this conversation just to make sure that people know. When you are peeing or pooping near a body of water, there's a recommended distance that you go away from that body. Don't pee in the ocean. Probably. I don't know. You could probably pee in the ocean. Don't pee in like a pristine lake. Because human waste carries stuff, bacteria, sometimes parasites that can really fuck up natural spaces sometimes. It can also fuck with other living beings that drink that water or frequent that place. So, if you are gonna pee in or if you're gonna pee or poop near a body of water, you need to go, I don't remember what the distance is. It's probably like 200 feet away and not just directly uphill. And if you're gonna poop, you need to bury it. These protect it from like being runoff, like getting runoff from rain and harming the natural bodies of water. So, recommendation, if you're going to pee, if you don't want to pee in the lake, I totally get that. Don't pee on the ground right next to the lake. Pee a ways away from the lake. Because if you pee on on a slope beside a lake, it's just going to end up in the lake anyways. Anyways, Jane Tarzan. First ever pack. You've got 2 cards left. 3 cards left, sorry. What a thing to come back to. Oh boy, it's been all day. It's the pee and the poop conversation. I should probably back it off a little bit, but I am having fun. I avoid peeing in oceans and lakes, but if it's an emergency, there's nothing you can do. It's true. It's true. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. When you do have a chance to do something, it's best to follow good practices and not infect or and leave no trace, basically. Proposal on silver. Not a great pack, but congrats to your first pack, Jane Tarzan. Pristine Mallard. Another first time pack. Evo, you did miss a weather conversation. I'm sorry that we had it while you weren't here. Someone I will not name once ruined his flip phone by falling into the lake while peeing in it. Wait, what? Danny, how was your vacation, by the way? Speaking of pee and poo right here. You're right. You're so right. You're so right. Little into bonk. Marcus Everystar. Card gods. We've climbed to gold. Final card. Oh my god, are you shitting me right now? First ever pack from Pristine Mallard. Somebody at them in Discord. Holy shit. Is Pristine Mallard in Discord? I have to find it. I gotta find it. Pristine? No. Mallard? Who is this person? Pristine Mallard! Who are you? Bluebies are feasting, by the way. Wow. Glorious leader. Amazing. I was gonna say trade this to Elo, but Elo literally pulled the full art of this card. This is Elo's favorite card. Elo pulled the full art. All right, final pack. Final pack of the day, and then I'll pay out the Bluebies. They already won. Cards are so generous. Cards are so kind. They are, except when they're not, but they mostly are. You're right. They have the potential to be. Panorhythmic. This is second pack, third pack, second pack. Biblically accurate silver. Final card. Burnt marshmallows. Ooh boy. Gamers, we're there. We've got some locked packs that people are holding on to, myself included. And we've got 3 cards. 3 packs for Cassie. I've lost so many shots today. We got to find this person. Pristine Mallard? What are the odds that they have a pink and don't know about it? You know? They probably don't, right? They've sent 12 messages in stream before. 12 messages. Wait a second. But they say, one of their messages says, I always watch VOD/YouTube rather than stream. So maybe they'll watch the VOD? Should I whisper them, chat? Should I whisper Pristine Mallard and tell them that they got a pink? Crazy day for cards, it's true. RuneSnips just watched the newest Blueprints video. Hope you enjoyed it. Yes? Okay. Wait, I hit whisper and then it disappeared. Ah. Okay. Hold up. Sorry, I gotta whisper him. Pristine Mallard. Hey. Hey, smiley face? Not sure if you know what this means. How do I send this in a way that makes sense? But you got a pink card today during... I feel like I'm going to come across as a scammer here. During pack openings? How do I phrase this, chat, in a way that isn't... Not sure if you know what this means. How do I phrase this so that I'm not a scammer? Hey. If they watch the full VODs, maybe they know what's up. Maybe. Not sure if you will watch the VOD from today's stream. ... But something pretty cool happened. How far into stream are we right now, chat? We're probably like 50 minutes. Something pretty cool happened during card openings at the start. Maybe 45 minutes in. Just thought you should know. I don't know. You have that purple check mark, which should help you look legit. That's true. Legitness. Probably 55 to 60 minutes in. What if we all whisper them? What could go wrong? Oh shit, I guessed 45 and then I looked at chat and you guys had already guessed it already. 55 minutes in. All right, you guys want to play some Dredge? It's finally time. It's 1 o'clock. We've talked way too much about poop and shit today. And a little bit of pee, but mostly poop. Want to listen to that sweet, sweet, creepy music? Poop and shit and dew point. The dew point convo, I feel like I learned something. I feel like I really learned something. You know? Fish, fish. Oh my god, it's a point crow. Emo, is that the fish that point crow taught to like buy and sell stocks or whatever? Is that what that emote is? What was that fish's name? No? Oh. The fish played Elden Ring? God damn it. The fish played Elden Ring? That's amazing. Maybe the buying stock thing was Michael Reeves. I don't know. When I first played this game, I was addicted. Watching you play it triggered my addiction again, so I'm playing Dredge now, too. Every time I get the chance. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. Reeves had the stockfish. Okay, okay. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. We're playing Dredge. We're talking about... We've talked way too much about poop already today. I'm going to be honest with you. Hopefully we got all of the poop talk out of our system, and now we can just play Dredge. Talk about other things and play this game, and then the poop combo, we can leave it all behind us. We talked a lot about like pooping in public versus not. I don't know. I don't know if that matters to you. If that's interesting to you or not. Welcome back to Dredge. So where are we at right now? Here's my ship, my boat. Notice one thing we don't have on the boat: a toilet. How do you think the Dredge fisherman poops? You and me exactly, Joyce. How do you think they poop? I don't know. We currently have a slot for the big old, whatchamacallit, fishing rod that I want to buy. But I don't, it costs $600 and I have 70, so I'm a little ways away on that, just a tiny bit. But this will give us coastal, shallow, mangrove, and oceanic, and then we can just put our and volcanic, and we can put our oceanic one on the other side. It's kind of my thought. Or vice versa. Yeah, we have what's going on in a larger sense. We have explosives now. We have the ability to haste. We're working on like researching some stuff. In terms of upgrading for our dry dock. We could probably do even more of that right now, honestly. We could probably chuck some of this stuff like in there. We have crab pots. Yeah. Does this playthrough include the DLCs? I believe so. I bought them. So hopefully. Right. YouTube, you should just know that we spent 3 hours talking about poop. No, we spent an hour talking about poop. It probably felt like 3 hours because we talked about it for so long, but it was only an hour. So what are our like missions, our pursuits? We must search for relics. We have 2 of them done. Catch rare fish. Catch a tiger mackerel for the figure in blue. And a rotting conger eel. So I think Stellar Basin is next. I think that makes a lot of sense. We need a rotting conger eel. Let's just fucking go for it. It's first thing in the morning. We do a little fishing if we want. I don't know. Sure. I think we're gonna go to Stellar Basin. See what happens. That was a really bad fish. There we go. Catch a couple things on the way over. I don't know. We need $600 to get that new rod. Daddy needs a new rod. I'm sorry. The rod. It's not even a good joke. The rod jokes are like the really low-hanging fruit, you know. Off to a strong start. They're so low-hanging. So low hanging? Is there something there? Is there something about low hanging maybe that's a joke? I don't know. just kind of want a couple of multiple different things. And we need to go southwest over that direction. Oh no, there's no way that's gonna fit. Right? What is this? Is this the one that does a weird shape? Yep, fuck. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it is. We'll do that. Let's get rid of that one. Chuck that there. Low hanging. People do get older. Things do start to sag. It's true. Okay, I need like new types of fish. Art of the silver tongue has been mastered. Red. That is our book that we were reading that lets us 10% increase sell prices and reduced buy prices. Oh, that's a weird looking eel. In fact, it's a bad looking eel. Why did I fish up? No, 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 no. I got rid of the weird looking eel. Fuck. I dropped it. I grabbed the wrong one. Fuck. No. I'm an idiot. You're a weird looking eel? That's true. Uh-oh. It is rainy out here. It is nasty looking. I think this is Stellar Basin right here. We gotta find a place to, like, hunker down for the night. Look at these swells. Mars, how's it going? I'm gonna be honest with you. I read You're a Weird Looking Eel, but I didn't know who wrote it. I didn't even read the name. Now that I know it's Mars, that checks out, actually. Okay, so we actually have to leave this because we need... Oh my god, look at this shallow water. We need a dock? Like, we found one. Like yesterday. Why is everything red? Because I'm panicking. And I was overheating my engine. The fuck is this? A generator? An old generator sputters and ticks over. Laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? We'll open the cupboards. Is there any food here? Research part, we love that. Can we inspect the equipment on the table? Some strange looking prototype parts, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Let's look around on the floor. Cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one and to grab out a research piece. Mars, how's your day going? Kind of feel like we may want to rest here tonight, but... I am unsure. I think my panic is, like, relatively high. I can't store anything right now. Let's just do this real quick. Let's grab a little spyglass action. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's all kinds of bad fish over there. Something really far that direction. I think we should rest here. Fuck it. Let's just rest. Let's sleep. Let's just sleep it off. All my fish are going to fucking... Oh, no. Never mind. We got to go. All our fish are going to rot. Okay. Please cross your fingers for me, chat. I need it. We got to make it over to these lights over here. And we got to hope they can... We got to hope they can buy our fish. Please buy my fish. Please buy my fish. Hello? Is this place empty? Oh no, that's not good. Okay, I see a light over here. We're going to have to zoom for this. Oh my god, there's like jellyfish in the water there. It's nighttime. My panic is high. This is such a bad start to the day. Just go ahead and turn our lights on. What's that purple light over there? What's this? Please let me sell you some fish. Oh, let's go. It's the traveling merchant. It's my favorite character in the game. Mars says, I'm flying by the seat of my pants as we approach the move. I got to call and figure out the internet today. Ooh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. I like all the plants and the stuff in the water. Yeah, I can't wait to explore this area at a different time of day. Because currently seems a little sketchy, but I'm sure it'll be better in the morning. Okay, we made ourselves some money. That was good. That was good. We need to take a look at just buying some stuff. Traveling merchant, little into heart. I really like this person. I like him a lot. They also look pretty dangerous holding this enormous wrench, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Okay. Not going to have enough money. They did say they actually sell packed explosives. And a research part, which is interesting. So, let's sleep here for the night. Xander Raccoon, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Now we can fully actually explore this area. Is that Cass playing accordion to me? Do we have a lot of like shallow water here? Right in the middle of this deep spot is the place. Research outpost is what we saw earlier. Let's go for the deep spot, or the center of this thing first. We will try and catch some fish today probably as well, but... Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my god. This is actually really kind of freaking me out. So we have like shallow water and an enormous circle around. What the fuck? Stop! Okay, I was right to be scared. I was absolutely right to be scared. What the fuck? Hull has been damaged? Oh man, the game is not fucking around right now. We are straight into it. What the hell? You should be more careful. Did $120 worth of damage? Fuck. Okay. So, maybe today we just spend a lot of time getting fish and exploring around here. Maybe that's what we should do. It's a barracuda, by the way. That's cool. I was ready with an 07. I can't believe we survived because I'm pretty sure if we'd have taken one more piece of damage, we would have died. I think the way it works is you get 4 strikes and then the next piece of damage might kill you. I'm not entirely sure about that. We're gonna quickly just sell everything. We're on a money-making mission right now. Is basically that was $146 worth from one little spot. We're gonna explore around the edges of this place and avoid the center. Catch stuff along the way. Fill out our encyclopedia. Go from there. A red snapper. It's small. Oh, that's a blood snapper. Blood leaks endlessly from under its scales, pooling beneath, no matter where it is placed. Love it. Big fan. Cam says, I just ordered some Subway. Let's hope it gets here before my training/meeting in half an hour. Oh, Fancy Rocks? No, not Fancy Rocks! It's a fucking crab. What the fuck is your problem? Good luck, Mars. I hate this area. It's amazing, actually. It's really cool how dangerous stuff has gotten super quickly. I'm going to grab one of these, and then I'm going to stop, because it's basically nighttime. Oh, that's just another red snapper. Okay. I want to see if I can do anything here. Do I need to explode this? Could be cleared to make a shortcut. Let's do it. Explosives. Oh, I forgot I'm in storage. Shit. Okay, well, never mind. Did I grab one of these too? The firefly squid? Hell yeah, brother. Listen, a brave fisherman has to fish at night. I don't know how else to say it. I don't want to fish at night, but I think I have to. Fucking dark as hell out here, though. Uh-oh. I heard a horn. I heard a horn. I'm going to continue to dredge. Last time we heard a horn, it was a, like, anglerfish posing as a boat. We got a flag. That is not worth it. That then ended up killing me. Did not end up killing me. Almost killed me. Okay, I think we're going... I don't know how much of this you guys can see. We're like right outside of the village. Stone symbols before you. Place your hand on the stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The green glimmer of an aurora blooms in the night sky above the resort. A distant boom shakes the thatched roofs and rouses dreamers from their sleep. The waters withdraw, exposing the coral to the warm air. Infused creatures chitter and seek out their hiding places. Cassie, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Moments later, the waters return, crashing, seething, sweeping souls out to sea. So this place was hit. This is telling us the story. This place was hit by some weird magic. The creatures left, the water left, and then it came back and destroyed stuff in its wake. Hi, Cassie. Oops, so sorry about that, Ryan. Wait, what? Subbing? Are you apologizing for subscribing? No, I was about to apologize for continuing to read that message. I interrupted the vibes. How dare you, Cassie? How dare you financially support this channel in a way that allows me to continue doing this and continue doing it a couple days a week to bring you the streams? How dare you? How's it going? How are you? Oh, Cassie, I don't know if you know this, but you have 3 packs of cards left, and I think they're the only packs of cards in the... that are currently able to be opened. So rude, SMH in my head. I can't believe you would allow... I can't believe you'd support me by financially supporting the channel. And I cannot believe you would, by doing so, allow everyone else to watch the stream. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, we made 130 bucks there. We still don't have enough to buy the fishing rod, but it's okay. We're going to go to storage. We're going to take out both of these. We're going to take out one of these. We're going to deposit our weird flag. We're going to probably stop there. Should I rest? I should rest. It's 2 in the morning. What happened with the cards? 2 shit packs, 2 pink cards. That's true. It's true. Daylight savings, extra hour time difference doesn't allow me to be on stream early enough for cards. That's okay. I would probably have opened to them, but we had opened so many cards already. I'll open yours next time if you want. You can also, you know, ask me not to if you would prefer, but. Okay, we're gonna go, unlock that little, shortcut. Did I hit something there? What just happened? Or did I redline it? Ah, fuck. Did I redline it? I think I redlined it. That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer that. A coral grouper? Yo, this is pretty. I'm sure it'll also be worth a lot of money, right? Because that's how fish work, is the pretty fish are worth a lot of money. I really like the Tetris. So we only have to do one side of this. It's not a shortcut exactly, but it does let us access whatever this is without having to spend as much money on explosives. Is this just, what is this? Oh my god, it's an incredibly hard fishing game. Holy shit. Refined metal. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. That's true. You also did miss Exclamation Woods. And I'm sure Mona is going to be very happy that we continue to tell people about Exclamation Woods. Are you going to play KCD2? That's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? It is not particularly high on my list. And by that I mean it's basically not on my list. Hi, welcome in, Kitty Meow. Yeah, I mean, I'm always down to, like, have my mind changed, but, you know. So far, not on my list, I would say. I think this is a Barracuda. You don't actually have a list. It's just a nebulous idea. That's true. Oh, it's a fancy one. Shit. I do kind of have a list. And by that, I mean, Evo has made a list of my recommendation of games people have recommended to me. I don't exactly talk about that list a ton, because then people are like, well, what's on the list? And I'm like, I don't know. If you've recommended a game, it's maybe on there. And also, I don't use the list as like an exhaustive list of like what people have suggested, and more of a like, I just look at it occasionally. I mostly just have a nebulous idea, and I like it that way. I like it that way a lot. You know, I've talked about it way too much. Oh my god, Chad, I have to tell you a funny story. Let's do one more, and then we're gonna go to bed. Oh my god, it's late. Holy shit. So, I don't know what happened. But I do know that, I don't know how it ended up, is what I should say. But I do know how it started. One of the streamers that I watch did an IRL stream the other day where they went, they used Find My Phone to track down something slithers into your cargo hold. Hold up, everybody pause. What the fuck? My coral grouper is infected. Uh-oh. Can I sell it still? I love the sound of rain against the roof of my cabin. Is there anything better? Can I sell you this? Sell? It sells for half as much as the other ones. Not quite half as much, but, you know, kind of. Okay. Okay, so, interesting. I think it just kind of, I think it infected one fish, and then it affected the price of that fish. I don't know if that would have spread if I'd have driven my boat around for longer. That's my guess. But we'll have to keep an eye on that mechanic. I don't know what exactly is going on there. Don't know what exactly is going on there. You can slither into my cargo hold? Hey, hold up. Excuse me. I'm married. Buy him dinner first game. Okay, so a streamer that I watch did an IRL stream where apparently their kid lost their iPad at a baseball game recently at a park. But then when they tracked it on Find My iPhone, they could see where the iPad went. And so they did a stream where they just hopped in the car, followed Find My iPhone, and tried to track down the quote-unquote stolen iPad that their kid left at a park. And I watched the first part of it, and I was like, oh my god, I could never do this, first off. Can you imagine just, like, hopping in the car and driving to a place, doing it all live on camera? They were smart. Like, they didn't have the camera, like, in the actual car when... I need to fix my boat. Like on the actual people. It was just in the car. Wait, where do I do the... Here. Repair. $30. Did they get the iPad back? I don't know. I haven't finished the stream. But I'll tell you what. I was on the edge of my seat. They, like, showed up at one house. And they were like, hey, so I know this is awkward, but... Or, like... And maybe my phone's wrong, but, like... My kid left an iPad. It's pointing us, like, here. Is there any chance you would have found it? They're like, no. But the neighbor has a kid who plays baseball, so maybe it's him. Goes over to the neighbor's house. The neighbor is apparently like, nope, and no kids live here. Nope. Then he's like, I don't know. That guy's vibe was really weird. And the other person said they had a kid who plays baseball, so I'm a little confused. Goes to the third house. Third house, kids. This is exactly when I stopped watching it, shortly after this. Third house, there's some kids there. And the person who answers the door is like, no, maybe, I don't know. Let me go ask my kids if they go to that park. Not like if they have an iPad, but like if they've been to that park. And the kid, like, apparently, like, looks kind of like, nope, nope. So I don't know. I was in the middle of watching it. That's the full story. The full story is I watched part of an IRL stream, was wildly entertained, but I was also like, what the fuck is this music? Sounds like the first one was lying. I kind of thought it sounded like the second one was lying. I thought it was kind of like the dodgy person being like, no kids live here. And it's like, well, then why would your neighbor say that? Anyways, in completely unrelated news, I've discovered that I actually really like reality TV. I'm kidding. Cool music here. I don't know why it's happening, though, which makes me kind of scared. I want to stay away from the fucking middle. I don't know. I'll have to watch the rest of the VOD. I do know they got the iPad back. I know the stream ended with them having the iPad. So now I'm like, but who was it? Who had it? If a streamer shows up asking about my kids, I'm going to be suspicious. Sorry, if a stranger shows up asking about my kids, I'm going to be suspicious as hell. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is also like, it's an interesting, like, it's an interesting social question, right? Like, how do you go to the door of a person you've never met before and be like, hey, my iPad might be in there? That's like the streamer is Dan Giesling, who I watch all the time. He was doing it in an interesting, in I think a good way, which is like, you go up, you like knock on the door, you step way back, you have Find My iPhone out so that you can show it. You're like, hey, you know, very like, very casual about it all, very like relaxed, personable about it. That said, I couldn't actually, it was really funny because like, part of what was happening was the camera wasn't actually turned on these people's doors for the stream, which makes sense because you wouldn't want to like show that shit from a privacy perspective and a lot of perspectives. So the camera was turned on the person in the passenger seat who was narrating a play-by-play. And then Dan would come back to the camera after a while and be like, so here's what happened. Here's what I think. Here's how it's going. I was like, why am I so interested in this? But I am very invested. Okay, we got some fish. I wonder if we would get different... Now, here's an idea. Do you think we would get different crabs if we... put them down here? Let's try and find out. Sorry, I need to go. Floating dock. Wood. Neighborhood conspiracy, they're all in on it and are moving the iPad around to drive the streamers crazy. The natural drama of the whole situation was just so funny. Oh no, it's nighttime. It was just so funny because it's like, you know, the Find My iPhone is like a game mechanic, right? Like it gets closer when you get closer to the thing. So it's like, it looks like it's here. Oh my God, it's getting closer. Oh my God, it's zooming in. There was like a lot of natural drama to the... So what do you think this structure over here is? Got a radar tower. What nasty, creepy shit lives out here at night? I'm a little bit nervous. We'll dredge some material, you know, some material up. Oh, I forgot to put my fucking crab pots down. Shit. Fuck. Rhetorical question? Yeah, it was. Thank you for the reminder. Anyways, I don't know why I told that story. It's just something that I was watching yesterday online and I was intrigued by it. It does, what's this? Waves lap at a pile of flotsam collecting on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest. You better believe I'm going to look inside of that chest. A large scrap of paper? A bag of doubloons. I love doubloons. Ah, shit. There's no way I can make this work, huh? Does that work? Oh my God, I got it. I love doubloons. Oh no! I ran into this fucking shore. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Why is the wave chasing me? The, like, aurora chasing me. What the fuck is that? I'm starting to think ouch, something's, like, wrong over here in this part of the world. Tetris God, by the way. Thank you. Anyways, that iPad story does make me think of, like, there's something really special that happens in, like, conversations like that. There's something just really funny or, like, really interesting about human conversations where you just, like, would never choose to I don't know how to phrase it. Like a forced conversation, or like a conversation like where you're sort of, it's like a hard human conversation where you have to approach somebody and be like, hey, I'm not accusing your kids of like stealing something or of lying, but like, hey, something of mine might be inside of your house. Okay, we've unlocked the really good engine. The really good small engine. I probably also should just upgrade nets. That's a free improved net. Starting to think there might be horrors in this world. I'm starting to think you're right. Yes, I know. I have to do some fucking repairing. I know. Okay, we have like a map, which I think we're going to try and piece together in storage is maybe what's happening. Rest a little bit. We're going to undock, and then right here, we're going to chuck down our crab pots. There's plenty. 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 We're back to empty. And my goal now is to probably make it back towards... You know what? No, fuck it. We're going to go for that thingy over there. We're going to go for that weird shape we saw earlier. And we're not going to do any fishing on the way there. I might try and bait out a little attack from this thing. Because... kind of starting to wonder if we maybe don't have to do that, you know? Maybe we have to bait out the attacks and avoid the tentacles to get anywhere we're going. I'm not sure. Oh my god, we have stuff to read. I forgot about that. Conflict resolution is a skill that not many people are great at. Most of it comes down to a willingness to just talk to each other. It's nice when it works out. I don't have the equipment for this spot. Yeah, and it's also just like... Conflict resolution is so interesting because people just like... Researcher. I feel like it puts your character under a massive magnifying glass. Hello, I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? Hi, I am a fisherman. I thought you had the look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. It's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost. Hey, it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths, destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. So I have noticed. I fled here. I've been making do as best I can. Had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Okay. So one of these I can do, firefly squid. The other one I'm not sure. Researcher, interesting. What sort of creature attacked you? I got the sense it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I guess it would be some sort of octopus or squid or anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment, but I'm not going back. I won't face it again. Tell me about yourself. Okay, I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Iron Haven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society. Then I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. Anything unusual since you've arrived? This is tragic. I like this person. Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. She looks so worried. I found these letters from my sister. She sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment, stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. What? They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Fucking weird. Is there anything else? The specimens. Okay. Okay. Very weird, very weird. Hi, Luke. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, so her sister died. Potentially committed suicide. I'm not sure. There's kind of a insinuation there. I'm not sure. And then she started getting letters from her. Lots of letters. Hold up. Where are we? What is this island over here? This island. We go there? Could try. Is this a hammerhead? What the fuck is... It's a hammerhead. Holy shit. We caught a hammerhead shark. It's huge. I don't want to sound crazy. It sounds like something spooky is going on here. It does. It sounds spooky. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think everything's good here. Get a little bit of valuables here. A fancy boot. Wow. Getting some treasure. Princess. This is a snapper. Don't need that. What is this crate? Now I feel like I'm playing Rust with the homies again. Oh boy. Oh shit. I ain't gonna have space for that. Oh no. Oh, interesting. If you place something down on top of something, it switches what's in your hand. A heavy wooden crate full of materials. The outside is plastered with legal threats and warning against unauthorized opening. The foreman at Iron Haven Corporation construction site. So Iron Haven is where that person went to college. There's more over here. I'm not going to have room for more, right? Nah, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way. Uh-oh. I'm fucking lost. Uh-oh. Left of that. There it is. Boys, we gotta get home. We gotta get home quick. Homies. What the fuck is this? What? What is it? A blackfin tuna? Oh, we've got space for it. Okay, good. Get me home. I shouldn't be out here this late at night. Mama says I gotta be home before the street lights go out. Oh boy. Turn on. Oh boy. We gotta get home stops to fish. Listen, just because my scientific curiosity drives me to sometimes sacrifice my own well-being, God forbid a person do some science occasionally. God forbid a woman. You know that thing where you hang out with people for too long and then you start to sound like them? That's me with, like, most of Twitch chat. Evo's always saying, God forbid blank. Now all of a sudden, that's what I say. Ouch. Ran right into that. Fish with an H. I know that look on your face, too long on the open water, eh? Start to feel a little mad after a while. Nothing a good sleep won't fix. This hammerhead shark is fucking stale. It's all right. We're going to sell it anyways for 127. 156 total. It's pretty good. Okay, it's time to make a big... Actually, first off, it's time to check the crab. The fuck is that? Crown of thorns? With many heavily spined arms, this starfish is extremely hardy. Its destructive pest is not worth selling. Okay, we'll discard it then. Right? Probably is the right thing. I don't know. A blue crab. Look at those bioluminescent lights. There's nothing to do with this? Not worth selling. Okay. Shit. I got a bunch of those things. I do say brother a lot now. Yeah, I say hell yeah, brother. All kinds of stuff like that. So we got to find where to take this. That's my understanding. Fancy boot, I'm not sure. We could maybe just sell that. I'm not sure. $17 for that crab. That's not really worth it, but okay. So I want to buy this thing. And I want to install it like right here. To do that, I think I have to uninstall both of these. Uninstall. Uninstall. We're installing the big, huge rod, chat. We can now kind of fish all kinds of shit. Can fish oceanic, coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Let's fucking go. Bye, Cams. Good luck in training. Good luck. Oh, how we doing, guys? How's everybody doing? How we feeling? Sorry for the yawn. Feels like a win. Finally got our big rod. It's the first part of the morning. Meaning I didn't sleep at all. That's not good. Should I risk the middle of this thing? Let's try it. Is this a barracuda? Probably, right? Well, it was a barracuda. Now it's a weird fucking barracuda. Feeling okay. Weirdly, I don't have anything planned to do project-wise today, so I'm just existing. Hell yeah. All right, we're going to try and drive across the middle of this big gap and try to not die. Wish me luck. There's all kinds of tentacles. I don't like the tentacles. They're mad. I want to know if these can be dodged. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's that? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay. The tentacles can be dodged, but something else is coming for me. It's gone. Never mind. We're good. I don't know how you can fish out here. I don't know what the right call is. I think I found what I need to do, which is right here. I think it's this purple one, right? But I don't want to get whacked by a tentacle. Oh! No! 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 Load last save? What? Is there an autosave? There's an autosave, right? Oh, no. I didn't even think the first one hit us, to be honest. I thought I dodged. I thought I dodged. So then when it said in the upper left-hand corner that I had taken damage, I was like, oh no, we're dead. Because they knocked out my fucking engine. So now we can't even dodge. I was sevens. I was sevens. Now we get to find out how long ago the save was. Oh, we're chilling. We've even got our good rod still. Okay, good. We're totally fine. Okay, well, that was exciting. We have survived. And by that, I mean we didn't survive. We loaded a new save. We did not survive. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to grab some stuff. Some specific types of fish. I don't know, though. Should I try it again? I don't feel like... I definitely need to get something out of the middle there, but I don't know what it is. Do you think I should go at nighttime? The researcher said there was like, they were attracted to machines. But I don't know if that means I shouldn't use like engines on my boat. I don't know if that means... There's maybe a couple ways to interpret that, and one of the ways to interpret it is that it has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing, you know? First things first, let's do this. We have a new rod. Let's just see if we can catch any of these weird... Those are all in the middle. We don't want any of that shit. See if we can catch any new fish here. Tama, by the way, just a general one. I'll take a general Tama. That's fine. I probably deserve that. I don't know that I need wood. I'm just grabbing resources just because I can. It's a barracuda. Barracuda. That's abyssal. I can't do abyssal, and I can't do like Hades stuff. Time doesn't pass when I'm just sitting there, so at least there's that. It's not really wasting time. Just kind of wasting time. There's like a deep trench right here. There's also a shipwreck over there. I think it's going to attack me right here. Never mind. Can't fish that. I played so much of this game, every time you say abyssal, I hear abyssal, like you don't currently have access to your vacuum. Wait, what is is Abyssal a vacuum brand? I got some broken spectacles. Vacuum brand. I hope I'm saying Abyssal right. Am I saying it right? My joke was so bad he left us. I did. I said, Lambrecht, I swear, you and your jokes. Somebody's got to put a stop to this. I am saying it right. Okay, good. Is this a research part? Oh, yeah. Hey, what's this little island over here? I don't know. That looks like red snapper, probably. Barracuda. I don't know why I hover when I can just check using the thing. Hammerhead shark. I want some new fucking fish. Also, these fish look terrifying. Where are all the nice fish at? These fish look scary. So rude to the fish. What if you hurt their feelings? SMH. You're right. You're right. I should apologize. Oh no, it's another fucking rock. Another glowing rock. A slab of rock cuts above the waves, not rocks. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face. 4 great fissures running through the rock space. Okay, okay. I feel like we should probably do one of these eventually, right? See what they do? And by eventually, I mean not right now. Let's go home. Where the fuck is home? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. No, no. I'm being chased. I'm being chased. I'm being chased once again. Okay, I think what I'm going to try and do is actually fill out one of those things. It requires taking a bunch of fish and sort of, I think, filling every slot in the ground, in the little gap, which I kind of want to try. A glowing octopus. Wait, is that one of the ones that I needed? Chad, have you ever been fishing before? I can't believe we've never talked about this. Some smaller species are better than other ones. Yes, many times. No, fishing makes me cry. So you didn't have that, No! I held F instead of tapping F. Fuck! So you didn't have that prototypical, experience growing up of... your dad making you bait the worm and then you crying when you were forced to bait the worm, or you crying when you realized that when you had to like remove the fish from the hook. I don't think I could touch a fish. I have, but not in a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done it either. I definitely grew up fishing a little bit. Sitting on your dad's friend's boat, they force you to release the fish. My dad definitely does not fish. I feel like fishing traumatizes kids so much more often than it does anything else. Shipyard for repairs. Repair everything. Chuck these back out tomorrow. We're going to sleep. And we're going to get back at it tomorrow. No, if my dad had to make me cry fishing, that would have meant that my dad had to spend time with me. So luckily, I avoided it. Aw. Hell yeah, brother. Once my cousin got the hook caught in his hand, then I never wanted to fish. Yeah. Julie? Is it Julia or Julie? I think it's Julia. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't be the first time my dad disappointed me. Yup. I should probably start doing some of these crab pots at like deeper depths. At more depthful depths, you know? I've done all the fishing. I mean, you live in Florida, K-Belt. Have you done like deep sea fishing, or is it like stand on the edge of a pond and that's a consumed grouper? Its skin is bleached and eroded. It barely resists. Relieved at a final end. Oh my god. Deep sea fishing seems like... I mean, I feel like if you're into fishing, amazing. If you're not, seems like the most terrible time. Like, it's fishing, but it's an actual big fucking workout, too. I've done lake fishing, shore fishing, boat fishing, deep sea fishing, all the fishing. Fuck! I broke my engine. It's fine. I broke the bad one. Is that a red snapper? Nope, it's a latching snapper. God. I do think, I will say, I think fishing is funny in that it's like... I haven't fished in years, but I kind of like fishing. I liked fishing. The, like, baiting a hook, not my favorite. The, like, having to remove a fish from a line after, you know, you've caught it, not my favorite. So much of that, right? That said, oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be, isn't it? The spending time outdoors, not bad. There's also the type of catfishing done with bare hands. That shit looks crazy. So like spending time outdoors, just kind of like meditative, relaxing. Getting out on a boat, getting out on, you know, all that stuff is like any excuse to do it kind of thing, right? It's the same reason it's like, I've golfed before, I didn't enjoy it, but I do get it. Just go out and enjoy a green space, you know. Touch your grass. What are these fucking noises? Why does the ocean sound so mad at me? And what way am I going? I think I'm going that way. I need a bunch of, like, snappers is what I actually need. I determined I actually don't want the big fish. I just want a bunch of snappers. Get me a bunch of these guys. These things will also rot, so I should probably chuck them in here. Because if they're chucked in here, it doesn't look like they rot. Using haste in that pattern makes it sound like your boat has explosive diarrhea. We survived for so long without talking about poop. Oh no, I can't even do oh shit, I can't even do these because I also have to have something that goes in the corners. Oh no. This is even worse. It's even worse than I thought. I need something with like a three-way, a triangle shape. Remind me to buy a better fucking light, because I can't see anything. My dad loves fishing, so he taught me and my sister from a young age to fish. My sister cried all the time, was scared to touch the worms and fish, but we always threw fish back after catching them because they weren't big enough to eat. I grew up, my grandpa fished a lot, and we would go on whoa, no. Chat. There's eyeballs everywhere. That's got to be a bad sign. Maybe I shouldn't be using my, like, haste. Where are we at on the map? We've got to be very close, right? No! I went the entirely wrong way. The good news is the research outpost is right here, and I think I can sleep here. Yep, we're gonna sleep. Fuck my fish, but we're sleeping. I grew up with, we go on these vacations. My grandpa would, like, fish during the day, and then he'd prepare the fish for dinner, which is, like, really, like, pretty dope. Like, he'd fish, like, morning to, like, noon. Come back, and the fish would be prepped for dinner, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, we're going to go back and rethink about our whole strategy here, is what we're going to do. Did I go the wrong way again? I did go the wrong way again. It's fine. My Nana, my mom's mom, taught me to fish. Pierre and I have also gone shrimping. Our best catch was 30 pounds of shrimp. Did you keep the shrimp? Sounds good, Catilla. Feel better. Feel better soon. Okay, what's our play here? What's our play? These fish are rotting. You are still buying them, so you're not buying them for like 0 money. Got to do that. We also need to have you fix our boat. Once again. I want to buy a better light. This costs $315. Fuck it, I'm doing it. We're doing a better light. Got a way better light now. Okay. I know I don't use this thing enough, but I just don't know how to use it in a way that makes sense. Stellar Basin. This does show you the shape before you actually catch them, though. So that's good. That's good. So what I need is either one of these, tiny little guy, or one of these. I think that's actually a 3 by... I think that's exactly what I need. Abyssal? So maybe we need an abyssal rod. I always hit the fish market. That's not what I wanted to do. One of these. Can I do Abyssal yet? No, I think I need to research it. Shit. This thing costs 1. Why can't I unlock it though? Hey chat, front seat question if you've played Dredge. Front seat question. Is this rod researchable once I have researched the one that is below my camera? This one? Yes or no? Front seat question. Please just say yes or no. No. Okay. Well, that answers that. Thank you. Tab says yes. Tab, can I tell you a funny story? I hope you'll think it's funny. I don't know. I don't have a specific memory of this. But the other day, I opened my my phone, and I clicked on YouTube comments, and it shows you the most recent YouTube comments. It shows me the most recent YouTube comments left on my channel, no matter what video it's from. And so I clicked on something, and I was like, oh, that's really weird. This comment is about on a Sekiro vid. I was like, Sekiro? I was like, who's watching our Sekiro, like, videos? I don't know. Somebody is. The comment was... I hope you think this is as funny as I do. The comment was somebody who had gone back to watch the Sekiro videos. And they were like... They were talking about how they could not believe that chatter and how... upset they had gotten at how bad I was at this game and how much they had crashed out on chat and on Ryan and how the chatter was said. The chatter was said. And how rude they had been or something like that. And I was like, no, listen, you just don't understand. Like, well, I can sell this. I was like, no, you just don't. It was a different time back then. They said something about like, wow, he was actually front seating. I was like, no, you don't understand. I mean, I'm sure he was mad, and I'm sure in hindsight, maybe that doesn't look like the channel that you've come to expect or whatever, where like we're pretty strict about backseating. But like Sekiro is my first ever Souls game, and Seb was pissed at how bad I sucked at that game. You were pretty bad. I was real bad, and you were real mad apparently. Seb was ruthless, and it was so funny every time. I wouldn't trade that. I wouldn't trade that for the world. I don't know what I'm doing here, y'all. I think I'm going to go home. I think I'm going to go back home. Buy some fish, sell some fish. How is it nighttime already? Why am I trying to leave right now? Okay, never mind. This is the octopus that I want to buy. Medusa octopus. No, that's not the octopus I wanted to buy. This is different. That's a glowing octopus. So hold up. I wasn't mad. It was just hilarious. How many times can a man jump off a cliff by accident in one stream? That's true. That's true. Glowing octopus, firefly, squid. Okay, so we have the one. We should just go right now with the one that we do have. It's this one. Good thing there's no jump button in Dark Souls. Yeah. I still found ways to die in stupid fucking ways. I'm gonna die out here, aren't I? I'm gonna get chased by something I don't want to be chased by. I want to give you a fish. I want to give you my glowing octopus. Oh my god, I forgot that I can fucking teleport home. I totally forgot I could do that. Ouch. I ran directly into a rock. Majora's Mask playthrough win about 169 days from now. Make it 170 if you want. I wonder if this is DLC. Oh, okay. Front seat question. Front seat question. That's a good question actually. Chat, is this right here related to DLC? Yes or no? Front seat question. Yes or no? No. Okay. Well, never mind then. Shit. I probably need to go home, but I don't have a light. Oh, fuck. I ran into that thing. It's okay. There's a lighthouse. We could just go for the lighthouse. I need to go home so I can sell my stuff. Don't hit the rocks. Oh, boy. We nailed that shit, honestly. Majora's Mask. You look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. What good has sleep ever done anyone? Yeah, that's right. I said it. Okay, I gotta buy that shit. You're looking worse for wear. You know what really helps when people are sleepy? Is when people talk to them about how they look like shit, you know? In my experience, that's always been really helpful. All right, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, we should probably at least go sell our stuff on here, right? We can sell a bunch of old treasures. Oh my god, these are the things. Hold up. These are fish that do the three-way. This is a fish in a three-way. So we could take this fish over to the thing we're working on. And maybe the like rock shrine. And maybe make something happen with that. I don't know. I'm getting spooky. Nah, Ryan is too scared. No, we're definitely getting spooky. And I am scared, both. Have you found anything special lately? I have, yeah. It's all in storage. I found you a doubloon for 16 bucks. Old sunglasses for 22 bucks. A ring for 50 bucks. 60. 165. 60. I'm fucking rich. 16. 44. 44. 49. Oh my god, I'm so fucking rich. Hell yeah, dude. All right, let's go. No night escapades? No, I've been fishing at night. I'm scared to fish at night, but I still do it. We've been out at night a lot recently, actually. Probably against my better judgment. Oh my god, I just about ran out of... Am I going the right way? Oh my god, it's an orca. It's an orca. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I'm gonna hit this orca. I don't know. I feel like I probably should be out at night more often, Nayrist. I feel like they're encouraging me to go out at night, but that makes me suspicious that I'm being encouraged, if that makes sense, you know? Like, they're like, the best fish are out at night. And I'm like, well, fuck. I don't want to be out at night. So I think this is our island. Dolphins. Yeah, totally normal fishing game. Hi, Tama. How's it going? Ahoy. Port. Aft. Starboard. Other words that mean things. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god, we did it. Totally on purpose. Wait, what? Fuck! Oh, do I need to do it with 4 fish? Oh. It does say 4 twice. Well, that makes that a lot harder. Well, damn. I think it's supposed to be 4. New Tarkov update is wild. It's true. We're doing the Tetris. I wish there was a way to see a fish in the encyclopedia just by clicking on it. I don't know how, like, that's worth $40, but it's 5 squares. Then the other stuff is like, it's $13 for 2 squares. So 40 divided by 5 is like, what, $8? $7.50 a square? No, $8 a square. This is less. Oh my god. My brain. Cod, on the other hand, has got to be bad, right? Cod is like the marrows. $18 for 3 squares. That's $6 a square. That might still be better than... this other stuff. I don't know, dude. Take me home. Tony says, I'm still shocked that I arrived mid-Tarkov and stuck around here. You know what's funny about that, Tony? Some days I'm like, man. Some days I get off stream and I'll talk to Megan and she'll be like, how was stream? And I'll be like, I think it was good. I'll get off stream and I'll be like, sometimes. Not all the time, but, you know, relatively often. She'll be like, how was stream? Oh, no! What the fuck? And I'll be like, oh, it was good. I don't know how entertaining I was. Like, I don't know. Fuck! I ran directly into shore trying to avoid that shit. And all I did was break 1 engine, which is kind of amazing from a, like, structural perspective. I'll get off stream and she'll be like, how was stream? And I'll be like, I don't know. I don't feel like I was particularly entertaining. And she'll be encouraging, and I'll be like, I can definitely do better. You know, I'll think about it. I'll, you know, reset, bring the energy the next day, try and be more entertaining. But then I also think, like, wait a second. Somehow we're still afloat as a stream, despite the fact that I spent the first year playing nothing but Fortnite. Despite the fact that I spent probably 2 years on and off playing Escape from fucking Tarkov. I'm my own harshest critic in some ways, in some ways. And then there's the YouTube comments, which are actually the harshest critic of all time. Am I right? You know, what's the point in being your own harshest critic when YouTube comments exist? You know, you know what I'm saying? None of this was to focus on the point that is like, I'm not actually, you know, I do go in waves where I feel better or less confident about how entertaining I am being. But I also don't think it matters at the end of the day, like at the end of any singular day. When I'm like, I don't know, stream was fine. I don't feel like I was particularly entertaining, but I had a good time. I think, because I think that's just kind of the ups and downs of normal life. I don't know, if you do any job where you are like entertaining, quote unquote, on a semi-regular basis, I'm pretty sure you just walk away. Like Disney princesses probably go home and they're like, how was work? And you're like, I don't know, I wasn't the best princess I could have been today. I think if it's like a larger term thing, like there have been some months where I've been like, oh boy, I need to change something about my attitude because I'm not like living up to my own expectations of myself on stream. But generally, like, this was not a plea for me to be like, please tell me I'm entertaining. I feel fine about my entertaining level. I think after 5 years of doing this, where I've just kind of gotten to a place where I'm like, in general, I think I can entertain the people who want to be entertained. And the people who don't want to be entertained, that's fine. They'll leave. And then we'll be good, you know? Are you comparing yourself to a Disney princess? I would never. I would never. Disney princesses do not deserve to be compared down to me. Not at all. Okay, well, I completely struck out on that other thing. So I need to take a second and think about what's next. That's what Ryan says to Meg at night. I don't know. I don't think I was the best princess I could be on stream today. Disney Princess Halloween costume for when you play spooky games. Now that would be fun to watch. Dressing up as Cinderella and then getting the shit scared out of me. That's a good idea. Carly had an idea the other day, texted it to me, or DM'd me, which was, Ryan, what if you played one of those, like, what if you played, like, Date Everything, or one of those, like, horny games? I don't know that Date Everything is actually horny. What if you played a game where you... like a one-off stream where you could do one of the, like, romance games. And I was like, that's a good idea. Good idea. Obviously, Ryan is Belle. Wouldn't Belle fit you better? Does Belle fit me better? Belle is from Beauty and the Beast? Why am I like Belle? Are you guys calling Megan the Beast? Wait, why did two people say Belle? She's the book girly. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I just listened to a podcast where they talked to the guy who made Date Everything. So who made Date Everything, right? Because the only thing I know about Date Everything is that like all of Critical Role / Emily Axford / like D&D people are voice actors in it. Did Robbie Draymond help make it? That's the only other thing I know about it. Is like Robbie Draymond is potentially involved. Hi, Gio. How's it going? All right, let's sleep tonight. We could always go dredging to get better material to upgrade our hull. That's never going to be bad. We could try and track down these specific fish for different quests, like for the samples, the figure in blue, the recording rarities, the best before. These are search for specific fish types of things. The relics, I think, are kind of off base for now. There was also somewhere over here, I feel like there was one of those things that was like fit the fish into the shrine, the stone shrine. But I'm starting to wonder if those aren't gonna be like higher level Hades or abyssal fish. Hadal or abyssal fish. I don't know. I guess the first thing, if I had to guess what I will have a success rate at, let's take a look at this. Tiger mackerel. Blue mackerel was a very easy fish. Tiger mackerel's probably a, like, relatively easy fish, yeah? And I bet if I had to guess, I think it could be this. I'm not sure, though. I can currently catch coastal stuff, right? Yeah. I'm kind of thinking we go for that. Try and catch a tiger mackerel. I'm guessing it looks like a blue mackerel, but a little different. You know? It's going, I got addicted to Dredge and got every achievement, so now I'm here? Hell yeah, dude. I didn't even play Dating Sims, but I think I need to buy it. It looks so fun. Date everything. I really know nearly nothing about it. I know Emily Axford's in it, and I would be so happy to get to date Emily Axford. Emily Axford's character is obviously what I was going for there. What we were all thinking. A blood-skinned shark? What the fuck is that shit? It's an aberration. Also, let's be real. We all know the answer. We all know the truth. It's not that I would want to date Emily Axford. It's that I would want to date Brian Murphy. Aren't you married? Sure, but my wife would also want to date Brian Murphy, so it's not like that's a hindrance to us. ¿Por qué no los dos? IRL Ryan isn't married, only stream Ryan is. I honestly think if Megan and I... You know what? This is a great time to... This is a great time to find the answer to this. Let me text her. If you and I could be in a throuple with anyone... Tell me why autocorrect made that trouble. A throuple with anyone. Who would it be? I expect... Never mind. I'll just hit send. I expect us to both have the same answer. Side-eye emoji. Ryan, don't give her any names? No, it's frankly, y'all are crazy. It's not me coming up with a name. It's her name that I'm agreeing with, which is Brian fucking Murphy. An oceanic perch. Let's take a look at the encyclopedia, because how much is that worth? The encyclopedia tells you how much it's worth. Never mind. You have to sell it first. Fuck. Are we load testing the marriage live on stream? This feels dangerous. Maybe I should have more hesitation than you got. Maybe I should have more hesitation like you guys are assuming I should. Turns out you have to sell the fish before it tells you how much it's worth. I just love the idea of load testing a marriage. I don't know if that's if that's parlance. Is this a trick question? No one question mark. Okay, so obviously the correct answer is no one. But if there was a gun to our head and we both had to pick the same person, who would it be? Does that make sense as phrasing? Does that phrasing make sense? Am I phrasing this question right? Does that phrasing make sense? Uh-oh, she's typing. Oh, God? No, come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. I have one person in mind. But this is stressful? Oh, no. Oh, don't be stressed. It's okay. You like the person? Okay. It's a minor Celebrity. That's a great point, Lambrecht. That's a great point. Minor celebrity. I love Megan. She's already started to answer this question in the right way. I'm not going to read it out loud just yet. And I will keep fishing in like 2 seconds, but I feel like this is the perfect question to see if I can get her to... I'm assuming... Tony says, I'm guessing you mean Brian K. Murphy, because Googling Brian Murphy showed me a result I wasn't looking for. Tony, you've caught me. Brian Murphy. It's not Brian Murphy. It's not Brian Murphy. It is, in fact, Brian K. Murphy. However, can I tell you what Megan responded? I am heartbroken and also so in love with her at the exact same moment. 3 messages. 1, I feel like you're probably more bi than me. 2, so I probably should pick a guy because I think that's who you'd pick / think I would pick. That's exactly the line of thinking I was going with. 3, is it Zach? LOL. She's so close and so far. I mean, she's mostly just so close. She's mostly just so close. She picked Zach Oyama. My pick, Brian K. Murphy. Oh, no, I was trying to show these on stream and it didn't show. Zach from High School Musical? No, 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 no. Zach Oyama. I picked Murph. But that's so funny. Ah, shit, I typed Finny. Not funny. Anyways, this has been who would Megan and Ryan have a throuple with? I probably should have known she'd have picked Zach. God damn it, now I'm mad at myself. Shit. And on it, her game theory on this is like exactly correct, you know? I think this could be a tiger mackerel. Let's go! Her game theory on this is exactly correct, which is that minor celebrity helped a lot, I'm sure. But I think I'm going here. I need to add a marker. Let's try it. I think I'm going like here. For question mark. But I didn't phrase it correctly because I should have thought about the fact that she would probably pick Zach over Merv. Damn. I take Zach over Brian, not gonna lie. Yeah, the problem is, so, yeah. I mean, not to get parasocial on me. So I should probably chill, but yeah. I probably also would pick Zach over Murph, but I think I share more qualities with Murph, which I think is why sometimes when Megan and I are way too parasocial and talking about these things. The hooded figure. More still. Empty. They point to another shape on a second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. Well, good news. I've got one for you. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first. Almost fulfilled. They point to a fish on the final scroll. Snake mackerel. It does say coastal. Okay. So it just straight up tells you. Is this a faster? Yeah, this is faster if we teleport. Teleport there, then run in. Oh, that's a fucking tornado. Missed me. It's smart to consider personality over physical attraction. Meanwhile, Brennan starts ranting about capitalism and I get stars in my eyes. Agreed. Agreed. This is good money. These oceanic perch are not worth a lot of money. That's $6 fresh. Damn. Okay. That's all right. We learned. We learned. And now we're one kind of mackerel away. And I think the encyclopedia, the thing we're learning, is that we can actually look at just the outlines and discover. Like, it's not that one. It's not... That's barracuda. We're going to look for the tiger mackerel and see if we can't go catch it. Sorry, not the tiger, the other one, whatever it's called. Is this it? I think that could be it. Devil's Spine, coastal. I think that's it. We're going to go for that. Should I be buying anything with all this fucking money I got? Probably, right? I do think it's really funny. All of chat was like, tread so carefully here. Tread so carefully, asking your wife about this thruple business. And I'm like, no. Listen. I know her. We're going to have basically the same answer if we don't have the exact same answer. You're very panic? What do you mean? Also, when you get a chance, Google Brian Murphy and look at who comes up. Chat thought I wanted to date a 92-year-old. When's Meg coming back to stream and playing Date Everything? Dude, I don't know. Meg is going through it right now. Our family is kind of going through it in some ways because she is like in the last 2 weeks of her job, or she's about to start her new job, which means that she is about to be working 2 jobs for a small period of time. And it's just a lot right now. It's good. It's all good. Everything's good, and it's a good period of time. Like, she's switching jobs, which I think is going to be really good for her. Minus the fact that our daughter had hand, foot, and mouth disease last week and couldn't go to daycare. Like, it's good. Everything's good. It's just, oh boy. Stern is completely beached up on the thing. We'll try and get inside. You pull a bit closer. Managed to clamber into the back of the wreck. Hell yeah. We want all this shit. That's good stuff. Chat, okay, way to generalize Tony to everybody. That's true. I did do that. Speaking from a familiar experience, I expect it will be very good for both of you. I hope so. I'm really excited for her. I'm really excited for her. All we have to do is get through a couple weeks. Get to like August 1st, and I think things will be amazing. Is that a little tent? Okay, we're over here by this new area. Devil's whatchamacallit? Devil's Spine. That ought to be good. We're over here exploring a brand new area called Devil's Spine. Sure, there ain't going to be nothing wrong over here. I love it when places in nature are named Devil something. We're going to get this one snake mackerel, and then we got a silver plate. And then teleport back. It's my entire goal. Why does the water look so dark out there? I'm sure the devil has a very nice spine. Kind of based on the map, it kind of looks like the devil has scoliosis. What was that fucking noise? Did you hear that? Is this a snake mackerel? It is coastal. I got it! Oh my god, I'm a genius. Okay, I should probably teleport out of here. What is that, though? Is this the Pale Reach? This is a volcanic something or other. We'll do a little bit of fishing. We're just going to get one. Just so we can get it added to our... Oh, shit. I don't have space for that. Oh, no. We can get it added to our... Oh, no. Encyclopedia. We did it. Hell yeah, brother. Now, what is this? Because those look like the same hooded figures I just saw. What is this? The man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day, a fresh disciple. This is the fanatic. Oh my god. Yeah, somebody else was saying that, Tama, about the Disco Elysium vibe. A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I'm just passing through. Nonsense. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I have been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand. You are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness, emptiness, or sadness? Do we want to play it as a sad boy? What's on your arm? You have scales? We'll do sadness. Liar. Nobody seeks sadness. Truly, you seek pity. And your flesh, what does it crave? The warmth of the sun. And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? I can't be cynical. Let's be cynical. Nothing. Exactly. And yet it takes endlessly, harvesting, draining. But soon it will know that it has taken too much. It is already too late. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn. But that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as Herald of the Purge. Herald of the Purge? I have to like go on the radio and be like, hey, the purge starts now. You have 24 hours. No rules, no laws. What the fuck is happening here? Just as I was for the one before this. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these three idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Okay, sounds great. Which statue do you want to look at? None of them. I want to leave. Stone columns. The columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Nope, we're leaving. We're gonna leave it all behind. Come back another day. We're gonna leave. Yep. I just keep trying to talk myself into leaving. Okay, well that was all very normal and very good. Let's go turn in our our little extra fish, our snake mackerel, and then we will go home. Where exactly is this shit? Goodbye, weird fish priest. Yeah. He looks like ancient, like Roman or something. It's weird. Very weird. Is this the right place? Oh, fuck. Did I go to the wrong place? How do I get so lost? Something slithers into your cargo hold? No! You infected my snake mackerel? Does it still count? Uh-oh. My pale skate is still not... Oh, fuck. My light's not on. This is my new and improved light, by the way. Can't you tell? It makes such a big difference. Barely. I hope I can still turn this in. Almost fulfilled. A sickly stench rises from your cargo hold. The fish has barely left your hands before splintered nails begin peeling at its scales. The heart is extracted and devoured. The head tilts upward to look at you. They take a book from inside the robe and hand it over. Hunger, sated, now I wait. They cross their arms and fall into a deep sleep. The fuck? Okay, we got a book. Haggling and bartering. I need to sleep, dude. This is bad. There's a boat right there. I think that's one of those weird anglerfish. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! My hull has been damaged. Chat. Guys, this is bad. Am I even going the right way? Where's the lighthouse? Oh, no! There's going to be rocks, like, right here. Yep, there's a rock. Yep. Oh, boy. Oh, fuck. We did it. We did it. We did it. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal. Nothing to worry about. Let me guess. You want me to sleep? Can I sell you my infected pale skate? I guess. Okay, well. I am keeping this shipwright in fucking business. Like, they are constantly repairing my ship. I'm supporting the local economy. I have so much money, though. So that's good. I feel like I should probably get rid of this and add 2 of these. That's much quicker. We can also technically add something here. Or move this. But I don't really have the money for that. Actually, I think tonight we can do the new upgrade right here. 4 new cargo spaces to the hull. Plus an engine space upgrade. I can't do that one. We made it. We made it, chat. My panic is really high. Let's look at our ship now. More cargo space. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Light the statues. Oh my god, we haven't read any of our messages. I forgot. All right. The 6th and 7th of March, 1927. We're engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. The very center of Stellar Basin? That's where the fucking monster is. We talked for hours, something we've not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said. But I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. One of the things that I really like about horror, the horror genre, or about like spooky stuff or anything, is that hi Octoclink. There's a couple lines in this journal entry, which is by all means a very happy one, that I think are read different because of the genre and the like atmosphere of what we're playing. So very specifically, these two lines. Sorry, where's the second one? Two lines. Okay. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. So, in a world far removed from this one, where you're just like, everything's happy, nothing bad has ever happened, we don't have evidence of the fact that things go badly and that we're living in an eldritch horror world. Ryan, do you happen to have a degree in writing or something? Take a shot. I cannot even remember what he said is purely positive, the excitement of the moment, etc. But in this world where like there are characters who have lost their memory, that can mean something else. The second one that I really love is I cannot take my eyes off of it. That speaks to this like horror fascination of a lot of things in this game so far. And of course, it's just like, oh, this ring is so beautiful. I can't take my eyes off of it. But of course, beneath that lies the like, your attention is drawn to the ring. Try as hard as you might, your eyes cannot leave. Like, it's just this, it's great. That's what I love about. I feel like horror just allows you to insert a second possible reading of perfectly natural and happy things so often, which I just love. Also, it's 80 fucking degrees in my office right now. Jesus Christ, it's hot. This is actually a Lord of the Rings prequel. Hi, Pat Liedl. How's it going? I have not written in a few days. This is the 14th of September. I've been afflicted with some strange chill, which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. So this is post... So they did their honeymoon. Then there's he doesn't want to take me aboard when he's working. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. This is like 5 days after that. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill. The ink has run from some lines here. They are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. So crimson, we know that weird book is crimson and like silver or white or something. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. Beautiful. Love it. Huge fan. Hi, Pat Liedl. I've been here a long time. I'm not that much of a talker, just enjoying the community. Happy to have you here. Thanks for chatting a little. Okay. Let's rest, and we can do anything else in the morning. We need to rest because our vision is going crazy. Got 2. Fuck it. I think we're going in on these rods, dude. I think we're going in on the rods. So what next? He gave us a book. That's really all that he did. Damn. These are the 3 flames to take back to there. These are for the traveling merchant. An oarfish? Those are rare, though. I don't know, man. I feel like this research assistant, these yellow ones, could be better. A firefly squid and aurora jellyfish. Do you think it's in the Stellar Basin area? This could be an aurora jellyfish. Nighttime coastal. It's trawling, though, and I don't trawl. Shit. Okay, well, that's probably why. Excuse me, I don't really trawl. Okay, we're going to have to uninstall this shit. Going to have to buy one of these. Lasts for 2 days. And install it. There goes a lot of our day. We're going to try and make it over to the... Select the trawl node ability with E, lower it with the button. Okay. Oh, we've lowered our net. Holy shit. Is there any way to check what's in it? Hey, look at that. Oh, and I caught something. A blue mackerel. That's a dog shit fish. That's right. Oarfish is the world's largest bony fish, often considered an omen of disaster. Okay, we're headed towards the Stellar Basin, so slightly more west. Peaceful and slow, not a threat to humans. Just a little bit of a dredge in. I need scrap metal. Do some dredging on the way over. Evo, what's your favorite fish? That's a good question generally. I bet Evo has a great answer, but what's your favorite fish? Oh, that's exactly what we need. Let's go. Dory from Finding Nemo is my favorite fish. We're going to stay out late tonight. Doesn't matter. We need all this shit. Okay, now I can't fit anything else in here. Shit, fuck. There has to be a way to make this all fit better, right? There just has to. Nope. Nope. Still didn't work. Nope. Shit. Okay. Things are making scary noises out here. Think I can make it there? I don't even know where I'm going. Why am I out this late? I think I'm shooting the gap here. I don't have a favorite fish, but I do have a favorite marine organism, which is a siphonophore. What a great name, first off. I got an aurora jellyfish. Oh my god, that's the other boat. Did I just take damage from hitting that fucking... Oh no, not over the thing. Jellyfish? Hi, Duck Ritsu. What are we fishing for? Compliments, mostly. Swordfish is my favorite. I think if I have a favorite fish. I don't know, man. I like koi. Is that dumb? I feel like they're nice. They're cool. I don't know. I had an Oscar growing up that I thought was pretty awesome. Okay, we want to keep one of these, but we can sell a couple of them. Sell. Just chuck all those over. Good choice. Oh, we talked about that. I forgot Mars. I really love a koi. Carly, are you and I the same person? Is that what's happening? Is that what we're learning? We send each other the same TikToks. We have the same favorite fish. I mean, we must be the same person. A new hull. Oh god, this is gonna be expensive as shit. I put that wood in upside down, which means that I need to grab it out and put it the right way up because it freaks me out when I put it in upside down. Oh my god, we can nearly afford this thing. One more piece of scrap metal? Are you shitting me? Sea bunny? What's a sea bunny? IDK bunny, what's the matter with you? Wait. A matter baby? IDK man, what's the matter with you? Arowana? Wait, now what's arowana? Is this what the kids are just calling marijuana these days? I mean, these do look really cool. Oh my god, are they huge? I thought they were tiny. Oh my god, they look huge. What's the deal with arowana? Is it a piranha? I like marijuana. What's an arowana? It's a facultative air breather and can obtain oxygen from air by sucking it into its swim bladder, which is lined with capillaries like lung tissue. Freshwater bony fish of the subfamily Osteoglossinae, also known as bony tongues. Arowana grande. God damn it. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. We have the trawler net. I kind of like the trawler net. Can I repair this thing every time? Wait. Trawling net is kind of expensive to repair, dude. Let's rest here. I kept one in the net. Hopefully it'll stay there, and then we can go to the thing tomorrow. Still there. Let's go. Okay, the next thing we're gonna need is like a firefly squid or whatever, right? Let's just really quickly take a look at it. Firefly squid. I think in the actual if we talk to the researcher, they'll actually tell us like what it'll show us how you can get it. If you hover. I really want cherry shrimp. I had cherry shrimp. My fish ate them. Cable, do you have fish right now? Do you keep fish? Why was the camera shaking like that? That was fucking weird. Hello. Aurora jellyfish. Actually, yeah. Firefly squid is coastal. Yeah, I think we can get this thing. I think we can get it. I'm guessing it's Stellar Basin. We've already had one? Wait, what? This is just the one that you get at night? Super easily? Well, what the fuck? Can I rest during the day? No, don't. No. Don't rest until dawn. Rest until night. Oh, baby, we're learning. We can just stay out all night. We can just sleep whenever we want. Ow, fuck. I'm an adult. Ow. God damn it. We finished our book. When do I have time to read? I'm captaining the boat. 5% increased sell prices and reduced buy prices. Is that fucking lightning? Getting a little nervous. I don't like being out at night. Especially on this part of the map. All this conversation is making me think about the fact that for years I've wanted to draw a sticker pack of different front-facing fish, and now I'm mad I haven't done it yet. Cable says, not at the moment. We have a 155-gallon tank in the garage waiting to be set up again. Mud skippers have been my favorite fish since I was 7. They're so cute and ugly at the same time. Isn't that just a fish thing, though? Being cute and ugly at the same time? I feel like fish are... I feel like they have that nailed. You know? Oh, right there. Okay, it's just the blue stuff. Found it. I feel like fish are so good at... Fish are little freaks. I love them. That's from... Little freaks. Got a trophy. I was going to ask if you could chuck fish that you caught here into your net, but it does not look like it. Oh, we got a nasty one. A radiant squid. That's a little freak. That fish is a little freak, to quote Carly. All the aberrant fish that we can catch in this game, I'm now just going to call freak fish, because Carly... Yeah, let your little... freaky fish flag fly. I don't know, man. I'm a simple guy. I probably should keep my haste available, not do that kind of shit where I burn it all just to go somewhere. Okay, final fish. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I need. But yes, I do also need some from deeper down. That's going to be a problem. Why is that going to be a problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples. While I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. Wouldn't want you to be out on the reef at night. Okay. I could do that. I mean, it's almost daytime now. Why don't I sleep, gain a little bit of you know, sanity back. Then go. My favorite example of fish being freaks is the sunfish. Fun fact, its name in Portuguese is moonfish for some reason. What makes the sunfish a freak? Are you also a crab? The cold stone never responds to my touch. Have you seen one? No. Should I Google it? Worth Googling? Oh, that's an abyssal fish.
I knew it smelled like poop in here.
I knew it smelled like poop in here. Hello. Hi, Ryan. How's Dredge treating you? Hi, Formy. How's it going? Formy, I didn't realize you watched Totally Average Gamer. Hello. Welcome in. Sorry, we're talking about how fish are freaks. And Chad's telling me to look up a sunfish. An ocean sunfish? This thing? Sorry, riveting gameplay, I know. This thing? That is a little freaky. Why does it look like that? It's not even Freaky Friday. An ocean sunfish? Sunfish, also known as mola mola, are the world's heaviest bony fish. Hell yeah, sunfish. I like him. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. How's it going? We're playing Dredge. It's a freaky little fish game. It's a cozy little fish game, except it's kind of a horror game at the same time. Were you playing Satisfactory? They get depressed? Sunfish get depressed? We were. Hell yeah. Pack said you were 100% blind. You don't look blind. I do play games blind, though. I do have vision, but I cannot, I can see. Ryan, I was watching the YouTube video of Dredge. When you read that sperm bit from Moby Dick, I was taking a bite of my lunch. Oh my God, I saw your comment on YouTube. I really am sorry about that. It's not my fault, though. You should have Herman Melville apologize, because Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, my name's Ryan. Hi, Mike's Vibes. Hello. Hi, KJ Chill. Bearded Fury. Alex. Hi, Formy. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Here on this channel, we play games blind, a.k.a. Without any outside information. Oh, no, I can't spell. Currently, we're doing that for Dredge. We're also doing it for Satisfactory. In fact, we're going to play some Satisfactory on stream tomorrow. I got to figure out how to completely change my factory after they updated the after the 1.1 update and the blueprint update. But yeah, in the meantime, we're playing Dredge. We're just hanging out. We've talked a lot about shit today, like poop, like literal poop today. We talked about fish. That's what we're up to. Man. Thanks so much for the raid. Thank you, Tag. Count Floloff. Hi, I came here from your old YouTube channel's last video. I don't know, but I think you have the exact same t-shirt on. Oh my God. I think I do. Holy shit. You came from the old YouTube channel? You came from the old one? Welcome in. Wow. From the old BookTube channel? Laboratories in ruins. Inspect the equipment. Prototype part. Looks like that. Cupboards? Nope. Floor? Okay, we got the part. All that matters. I probably was wearing this shirt. I've had this shirt for forever, and I was just thinking today when I put it on, I feel like this shirt's gonna tear sometime soon, and I'm sad about that because I love it. I don't want it to go away. Today was the scheduled poop talk. Yeah, we hadn't had one this month, so we had to get it in. Not that coincidentally he has like 6 shirts. I started playing this game because of your Let's Play. It's a blast. Isn't it fun? It's a lot of fun. Buy 7 of the same shirt. That's what I do. Is that true? Hold up, chat. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead. We're going to put Totally Average Gamer on blast here. Let's do it. First off, on my end of things, if you aren't following, you absolutely should. Go follow Totally Average Gamer for above average. There's an underscore at the end, right? For above average satisfactory gameplay. That's all I can promise you. We're going to take a look at the shirts. I'm not going to look at anything that's happening in the actual gameplay, but we are going to look at the shirts. We're not going to look at any gameplay because I don't know what any of that means. That's it. Okay. First off, good looking person. It's a gray/black t-shirt. Okay, done. That was today. I'm not looking at the gameplay. Did I just download your... I didn't mean to download. I meant to look. Same shirt? That's the same shirt. Absolutely. Holy shit. Same shirt? I think that's probably the same shirt. It's at least very similar in color. Oh my god, you do wear the same shirt every day. You wear the same shirt every day? Like the same 7 shirts? What's on the shirt? What makes it so special? Is it just follow Totally Average Gamer, especially if you like our satisfactory stuff. They've been dope. They've been so kind every time they've hung out here. What makes the shirt good? Is it just comfy? Does it have anything on it? Like, what makes it your favorite shirt? Also, I have a related question. I've been thinking about this nonstop since we talked about it like 2 weeks ago. Chat, answer me this question very simply. Yes or no? Do you have a favorite pair of socks? Yes or no? I refuse to lose this battle. Totally Average Gamer says it's a totally average shirt. God damn it. It's a tag shirt, but it's a tri-blend shirt. Hell yeah. No, yes, no. Why? No! Yes. Okay. At least the yeses. We've talked about this. Yeah, and I am freaking mad that no less of you have favorite socks than the rest of you. I don't know. I have a favorite brand. So you would say some of your sock collection is more your favorite than others, right? Like you have preferential socks, which I guess is different than favorite, but like I think you should have a favorite pair of socks. I don't want to tell you how to live your life. I'm here to support you in whatever weirdness you get up to in this world. Let your freak flag fly. Let your fish freak flag fly like the sunfish. Do whatever you want in this world. Make your choices. Embrace your weird soul. I'm here to support you through it and tell you that I love you no matter what. But if you don't have a favorite fucking pair of socks, something's wrong with you. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements, okay? Oh, I can't put it in here. I have to put it in storage. I disagree. That's fair. That's fine. I support you in that. If my socks are all the same, can I have a favorite pair? I guess they'd all be your favorite, right? Also, how does anyone have... I guess you have 7 of the same shirt, but like, how does anyone have all the same pairs of socks? Like, they're all the same? None of them are newer than older? None of them are like, this one got a stain, this one fits me well, this one got stretched? Maybe I'm overthinking my socks every day, but I definitely have favorite pairs, and I could probably tier list every single pair. I could make a tier list of every single pair of socks that I own and why they are where they are. And I'd have a reason for why every single one is where it is on the list. Next stream, we'll do it tomorrow. I got to do some laundry tonight. Holy shit. With photos, I'll just bring them on stream. My favorite socks have dinosaurs on them. That's a great reason. My favorite socks I bought in Japan. That's a great reason. You're a runner. Socks are equipment. It's true. My favorite socks are running socks. Absolutely. I know which socks you hate the most. Justice for socks. That's amazing, Carly. Sorry, Pexi. That's amazing, Pexi. Buy bulk. Have them loose in a drawer instead of in pairs. But in that drawer, there's probably some individual sock that you like better than some of the other ones, right? I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light, emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connect it to the research outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours. That sounds terrible. A repulsion machine. They're just socks? Pencils are just pencils, but I have pencils I enjoy better than other ones too. Water bottles are just water bottles. Fuck it. Water's just water, but I'd rather drink out of my refrigerator filtered thing than I would out of the tap. And I'd rather drink out of the tap before I drink out of the hose, and I'd rather drink out of the hose before I'd rather drink rainwater from outside. Of course they're just socks, but of course you should still have favorites. I got you, Mars. Every once in a while, my brain clicks into a good response, and that was one of the good ones. You know, when I go to bed tonight later, I'm going to be thinking to myself, man, Meg's going to be like, hey, how was stream? And I'll be like, I don't know. I wasn't as entertaining as I thought I could be, but I did have a pretty good comeback about how they're not just socks. At least I checked that box, you know? It's all about stuff other than the water itself, though. I don't know. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's like the water itself. I don't know. Is having favorites the same as having a preference? They're definitely not the same. They're definitely not the same. But when I asked chat 2 weeks ago, do you have a favorite pair of socks? And every single fucking person in chat said, no, you weirdo. No, you absolute disgusting human being. I felt like it didn't matter if we were talking favorites versus preference. I thought it was more about how I was wrong and they were right. And now I'm here to tell them that I'm right and they're wrong because I've thought about it more and I've spent a lot of time in the shower the last 2 weeks coming to terms with my argument so that I can present it. So hold on. So how about that? I definitely said that and I'll say it again. Okay, now we got to get new stuff, and they're all abyssal stuff or Hadal stuff. That's good. The problem with all of that is that I don't know that I can actually fish that shit up. Is it unlocked for research now? It's still not unlocked for research. I can't fish any of this stuff. Uh-oh. You ponder socks in the shower? No, but I do ponder how I can beat chat at arguments in the shower a lot. Probably more than is healthy. I've got some fish to turn in. We definitely want to put this in storage. We need to get repaired, so I think we should go back. Ryan's standing in the shower looking down at his socks. No one understands me. Do you ever wear clothes in the shower? The only time I ever wear clothes in the shower is if I need to, like... Actually, I do it every week. Because I get out of the pool where I go swim at the Y. And I put... I stand in the shower with my swim trunks on to get the chlorine out of them. But other than that, I don't. How long are you streaming today, boss? Oh boy, it's 3:30. I was gonna get off at 3:20. So probably not a lot longer. Weird energy today, boss. I like it, you freak. Thanks for hanging out with the freak show, chat. I can only let my freak flag fly because you guys support me through it. So thank you. Storage. The repulsion machine, I guess, is going to go to storage. Needs to be attached to a generator. But I'm not opposed to the idea. What I was trying to say is I'm not opposed to the idea of, like, wearing your clothes in the shower, right? Is it bad for them? Is there any reason not to, is I guess what I'm asking? Couldn't hurt, right? Still need a piece of metal for a new hole. You definitely want to make sure they dry properly for mold reasons. Makes sense. Anything else I got in here that's not weird? The sampling device needs to go like here. Probably should take off the... Oh, we have the whole trawling net. I forgot. Fuck, I just sold all that stuff without even looking, too. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to uninstall you. You here. Now it's the middle of the night. Love that for us. A little bit more research. Sounds like sensory hell. Defeats the purpose of washing yourself. No, I don't think you like step in with the clothes on, keep the clothes on the entire time. I think it's more like step in with the clothes. Like, I can imagine, Ryan, if you watched Arrested Development, yes, but the odds of me remembering any specific reference are low. Unless that reference is there's money in the banana stand, or Bob Law's Law Blog, or Bye Mars, thanks for being here. I think the idea is you step in with the clothes. Like, if I got done with a very sweaty run this time of year when it's fucking nasty outside, and I come in, rather than take my nasty, sweaty clothes off and have them be nasty and sweaty, I could step in the shower, get them drenched, then they're mostly just wet. They still need washed, but they're mostly just wet. I take them off in the shower, I wash myself. That kind of thing, you know? I used to shower with clothes on because I had to. It's not very fun. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to start. I guess I won't start. Ryan, that's extremely unusual to me. I'm not saying I've even done it. I'm just saying, like, considering the idea, right? It's a military thing. Have you ever tried to take off wet clothes? They're super clingy and heavy. But they wouldn't, in that situation, like, I don't want to be disgusting, but I got done with my run the other day, and my clothes could not be more wet. On Sunday, I ran 10 miles in the 70... I don't know what the dew point was to bring us full circle to today's stream, but, like, my clothes could not have held more moisture. So, like, at that point, I'm taking off wet clothes anyways. Why not hop in the shower? You know what? Maybe I'll report back on this. They could always be more wet. Don't say that and use that emote. That's so weird. It's genius. Should we try and do one run? We should try and do one run. Okay, I'm going to sleep tonight. We're going to try and do one run with this abyssal thing, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a stream. I still don't know how dew points work, not going to lie. We're going to do one run, chat. I got to try and hook up this this generator. I think. So that I don't die. Rinsing and drying particularly dirty clothes before putting them in the basket is normal. Rinsing them while wearing them is the weird. I don't know. I think it's just efficient. You definitely still need to wash your clothes. Oh, for sure. I'm just sitting here being like, it's no different than what I do in the pool every week, right? Like, how do I hook this shit up? You said the generator needs to run it. Needs to be attached to a generator. Is there a generator on the backside here? What the fuck is happening here? I'm confused. Oh, it's a research station? Maybe that's what it is. I will say, to transition this conversation just a small bit, has anybody seen those, like, the clothes, the wet clothes centrifuges that they have outside of pools? I don't know what they're called. I'm calling it a centrifuge. That's probably not the right name. Generator. There it is. Like, you get out of the pool, They have a thing with a lid. You chuck your wet swimsuit in. You push down on the lid. It spins the shit out of your clothes. You take them out. They're basically completely dry. I've started using that at the pool so that I can mostly dry my swimsuit. And, like, activate the machine. Yes, we're going to go for it. Those things work remarkably well. Damn, your pool is fancy. I use the YMCA. Like, I pay for the YMCA. Like a salad spinner. Everybody keeps saying salad spinner. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know what a salad spinner is. I don't know what that is. So I don't know if it's like a salad spinner. It's got a little drain out the bottom where all the water goes. SMH? I don't know, man. I don't know. Propulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, bright light shoots from the top and an alarm begins blaring. We have a small window to try this at. 12:21. Let's go. I don't know when it stops, but let's find out. We're going to get our special item. And we're not going to die. Look, it's gone. I blew up my fucking engine. What am I doing? You don't have the right equipment for this spot? No. Fuck. No. What the fuck is any of this good for then? Salad spinners for getting non-damp lettuce. So you put lettuce in a thing that it spins and gets the water off of it? You put salad in, you pump a button that spins the salad around really fast, the water drains through the holes. Wait, so here's my question. Why does it matter? I get why it would matter that your clothes are wet. Why does it matter if your salad's wet? Honest to God question. It's lettuce. The thing about lettuce is that it's mostly water anyways. Right? Oil-based dressings don't stick to watery lettuce. Now that's something I can hop behind. That I can get behind. That's something I can absolutely understand. It's about getting the dressing to cling to the lettuce, chat. Perfect. I'm learning. I'm learning. Lettuce grows in the dirt. Sometimes dirt is left on the lettuce, so you wash it. Hold up. First off, I know we're aggressively going back and forth, and maybe I pissed you off with the sock thing. But I love you and support you. And if you think I'm not washing my fucking lettuce, you're off your rocker. Of course I'm washing my lettuce. I'm saying, why does it matter that the water's on there? Damp lettuce spoils faster as well. If you're storing lettuce in the fridge. Thank you. Thank you. That's a great point. I went the wrong way. Fuck. Well, I guess I could sleep there. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I thought I could catch fish, but I don't think I can catch fish. If you say God made dirt, dirt don't hurt, I'm leaving. God made dirt, dirt. That's so funny. The oil-based dressing thing makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, next question. Hey, babe. Do we have a salad spinner? Listen, Megan doesn't have the time to stream, but that's no excuse. She has the time to still contribute to stream, which means she better answer my questions about whether or not we've got one. Brian, you do have one. It's right with the flower. I know where the flower is. Don't do this to me. Should be more careful. I don't have a limitless supply of repair materials. You'll never believe what hit me back there. It was a crazy big beast. I think I ran into a... Never mind. I blew up my own engine. We did get one piece of research, meaning we're one away from the harvesting platform. Does that matter? It does do oceanic, coastal, and shallow. It doesn't do mangrove and volcanic together, but that's okay. And the other thing is we still just need... Wait, is this unlocked now? And I didn't buy it. No! Chat, we're in business. Never mind. Oh, what the fuck? I accidentally uninstalled my light. Never mind, I can buy it. Bottomless lines. An improvement on the sampling device. This should at least operate at a reasonable speed. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so now do I have the money for that? Probably not, because I had to buy a research part. Bottomless lines cost $382. Fuck. We're close. We're close. Okay, that's going to have to do it for Dredge today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, my God. From talking about dew points to poop talk to favorite socks, I have had so much fun chatting with you guys today. I still don't know if we have a salad spinner because Megan hasn't told me, but I'll report back. I'll report back as soon as I find out. If you're watching this on YouTube, Bobby just said that you're sexy, so take that. How about that? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Helps me out with the good old YouTube algorithm, and it also just makes me feel good inside. Thanks to Totally Average Gamer for the raid. Thanks so much. Blobbles, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Also, OP Wolfmod, thank you. Thank you. And Sanguis Eternus. We'll leave Dredge there, and we will be back on... Today's Tuesday. We'll be back on Friday to play more. So, I may not get the YouTube videos out in time for you to be completely caught up on YouTube. So, if you want to watch all of the Dredge content before it gets uploaded to the main channel, go check out the VODs channel. I can't spell today. Oh, my keyboard is doing a thing where it hits the S button, the D button too many times. That's what's happening. Anyways. See ya. Bye. Dreamality recommended you. Yo, I love Chris. Chris is awesome. Is Chris streaming right now? I saw he was playing some, maybe not. I saw he was playing some, Stanley Parable on stream recently. Satisfactory still tomorrow. Yes. Yeah. Did Evo actually explain dew point? It's similar to temperature. Basically, low dew point numbers 55 and below are dry, considered comfortable. High dew point numbers 65 and higher are where it gets into being uncomfortable. Let's go. Evo's reporting on the weather. Tomorrow, you're going to let us know about salad spinners, your socks, and showering in clothes. I honestly don't know about the showering in clothes thing. Maybe. I am probably, if things go well, if the timing works out with Meg's at work, so I'm on solo parenting duty. So if I can get Elle to bed at a decent time and the rest of the evening goes well, I am probably going to do more like heat training on the treadmill with way too many clothes on. And after that, those clothes are fucking soaked. So it's possible I was going to do like an hour of that. I might have a chance to maybe... I probably wouldn't wear all those clothes in the shower, but I could wear some of them in. See if I can report back. I don't know if that's of interest to people. Why are we talking about... I don't know. What even was stream today? What was stream today? What a weird set of conversations we had today. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Much love. Ryan's going to start showering in socks. Only my favorites. Bye. Bye.